So it took me
Yeah,
like
it's a
5 minutes just to
lot
get
of
out of bed the
changes.
first time.
A lot of changes. I don't even know why, but then they kept F as the interaction for like so many other things. So it's like you could shake it up a little bit. Except some ships where it's not F and you still have to hold the F button and use the mouse. So they haven't
Hello, and
fixed
welcome to
everything yet.
Libertas, capital city of microtech,
All right, let's
where creative
Oh wait,
innovation
get
meets
to the.
innovative creativity.
I just want to spawn in my hangar sometimes because like that's where I'm gonna do all my outfitting and all of my gear setup and put everything in the ship for you to use and all that.
yeah. Could you? Is it possible? Thought you could. The hell here? How did I put on my undersuit? Oh, I got these shoes on. That's it. I had a piece of clothing I'd never seen before. What was it called? Falston jumpsuit.
Oh,
Looks like I got one or two items like while I wasn't playing. Oh, and I couldn't figure out the character creator is far more complex now.
oh yeah, there's a ton of new stuff there.
And the default guy starts out with black, and so I couldn't figure out how to change skin colors, and so I was like trying to figure it out, just clicking on things at random. So I think I kind of look like an American Indian right now. But I have some like longer hair. Oh wait, and I have some guns too. What's this? The Umber grenade launcher,
Interesting.
arrowhead. Oh yeah, these must be from those
Some
got
of
a
the events that they
shotgun.
have going.
Oh yeah,
Because there were some
Luminaria.
rewards. I think some of those are rewards from doing the attack on Orison. I think some of those were from that.
Well, no, I think these are all like Christmas ones because like
Uh,
one is red, the other is green, and there's a one that has Luminaria in its name. Mondo knife. Got a couple combat knives. Oh, I got one med pen. How come that? I thought I double clicked on it and it went away. I thought that was supposed to put it on me, but then it says empty, empty. Do I have? Oh, there it is. It's on my side.
there's not a good medium backpack that matches the armor I'm going to give you, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a Hemazol. That's not even the pen I thought it was. Container, substance. Oh, wait, and I lost my suit now again. I'm just clicking around at random. My helmet on. All right. A
Mm.
moment of truth. Actually, how much cash do I have? Let's check out my movie glass.
Oh yeah, you want me to send you some money to buy a pulse while you're there?
Hell, I got 25,000.
Nice.
How come I have that? I thought I should have 5,000 or 2,000 because I got extra cash for my wait, is that maybe I'm looking at the wrong number. This Moby Glass all looks different now. Health comms. Oh, here I can click on a wallet. Intrate secure begin. This should tell me my balance. Please select a receiver. Is that your cache that's right above your name in the like lower left-hand corner of the Moby Glass?
Let me look. Yes.
Yeah, so I got more than I thought.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll still set up some gear for you, just in case. You probably want a
but I figured this is
suppressor.
actually a good time to start because one thing I think like my normal type of, let me kill this chat. The normal type of start I'd probably be doing now is I'd do because my cutter can hold I think 12 boxes if I really pack them in tight and 8 easily. So I figure I could do, and like the 6 to 8 box missions are, I think, 50K each, which are far better than those old monitor missions I used to do. And then like the next thing is to get to rent the hull A, and then you can do 6 at a time for like 300K, like a round trip. I think at Area 18 there's like, oh, actually it was in 4.0, you can do 6 missions down and 1 mission back, so like 350K per round trip in a hull A. It's only like 1 mission in one, like 6 to 8 box mission in my cutter, and I'd have enough to rent a hull A for the day.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
good.
like with this
I've
week,
seen that loop, and I think it's a good one.
yeah, I think it's only in Area 18 also, because I think it's, well, actually, I should check this out and as I play more, but they said like at Everest Harbor, there's like 1 mission down, 1 mission back. But at Area 18, there's 6 missions
Yeah,
down of
so
like
I think you can
charter.
also do it in Orson, and the reason is because both Hurston and Microtech have other ground locations at those distribution centers that you can do missions to, so it spreads them out.
Oh, yep.
So it spawns the
There
same
you go.
number, but if you're in Area 18 or Orson, you can only go Seraphim to, or not Seraphim, but Seraphim to Orson, or
There's only
Bajini
one
to
location.
Area 18. So it makes it more efficient.
Let me go to my
Alright.
favorite hospital here.
Weapons, weapons.
Pace.
Alright, I think I've got you. Oh wait, sustenance. Yeah. Duh.
Oh yeah, I'm already down to 83. Water just from my walking around Lorville.
Alright,
It's kind of fun walking around Lorville though.
Lorville looks
I
nice
went
now.
to everywhere but the spaceport, because I didn't want to. I was too scared to.
Please visit us again.
Wait, where do I select how many? By
Alright, let's get the
Oh, here it is.
Scorpius part set up. I'll have to fly and get more gear afterwards, but that's
Buy
okay.
5 of these for 1,300. Oh, actually, where did I deliver them to? I didn't even. Oh yeah, because I don't have a backpack or anything on. No armor. Let me go run over to what's that, Tammy and Sons. Get one of the yellow drinks that gives you. Actually, I guess it's this way.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I was playing last night. It was funny because whenever I tried to like think of like, well, how do you do this? I couldn't remember. But then a couple of times I didn't even think about it because I was running around and I just did something, and like your hands take over. And they know exactly what button to press without you.
Yeah, because it's like, it's changed, but it's still the same game, right? The core is still there.
Well, that happens like in any game where I played it a lot and then you take a year off. At first you can't remember anything, but the same thing always happens is you played it so much, the muscle memory takes over. Yet, Tammany. Oh, there's an extra N. Tammany and Sons. They should have. Yeah, I see him on the counter. Well, I can practice my new take off my helmet key.
That is very buggy, though. It usually doesn't display. So don't forget it, because if you take off all your gear while you're supposedly, quote-unquote, holding your helmet, the helmet will just disappear forever. So remember to always re-equip it, or manually drag it on and off like you used to.
I think I bought it right. Drinks, buy, hold. Oh, I think I just bought two. And I have, oh, yep, that was dumb. I'll put one in my cutter, but I have to keep it in my hand. That way, I forgot how to drink all of a sudden.
I have not flown the Scorpius in a long time, and I miss this ship. Let's do weapon rack.
Nice. Remember how to place something now. Did I buy two bottles or just one? Oh, I guess I just bought one. Oh, let me put my helmet back on. Yep, back on. Right now, get over to the spaceport. That's this. Oh. That's the central line. Yeah, I went out to the big building.
Still pretty big.
Suggesting AU has his wedding on the train platform of the big
Yes, yes. It is the goldest building there is, so it makes a lot of sense to me.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
System check. Alright, so let's go
building. Yeah, I was trying to
closer.
think of a good place to suggest, and all the places that come to mind are the places out like in Orson or New Babbage that look all clean and nice. Like by that whale statue, I thought that would be a wedding destination because even does it make noises still?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been over there in a bit.
Oh, just yeah. If you stand right next to that whale statue, it makes noises, but you have to be like pretty close to it, or at least it used to. Oh wow! I ran down a train had just left, and a new one's right here. They got many more trains running for the big event.
I'm going to do. I want the links. How about microid?
Should go look out the window. Yeah, Lorville looks a lot better. And I got volumetric clouds on medium. I always had to keep those off before.
Yeah, they've done some performance improvements, I think. Well, and you have the better graphics cards, probably the bigger change.
Also, they had a new setting that had never seen before. Like under the volumetric clouds, there was like the high, low, medium, type of settings, and then they had one that was off but photo mode.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
photorealism.
yeah, so it looks like it would just put static clouds up, but nice looking, kind of like a skybox. I thought that actually might be the best looking out of all of them because you get really nice looking clouds, but without any performance hit from them trying to move them around. See, is there anything else I have to get from here? Oh, I guess there's an inventory thing in my hangar.
I still have my P4 Desert Shadow anywhere. Probably not. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, I had my outfit so down before that I had certain colored armors and guns with certain skins to match those armors.
Yeah, it's good to be all matchy
They had
matchy.
like
Sidearms. The
oh,
inevitable
elevator. I like
setup.
that. Elevator call. Here we go. Ross Point small hangar.
Yeah, don't let it get to you. You can have
Well,
whatever
in fact, I
hanger you
forgot.
like.
I was so excited. I forgot that
I don't know.
I didn't even try to stop
Hey,
at the
Mantis.
ASOP terminal. And stuff.
Whoa. See, having a small hangar is a good thing, because if you've got an XL hangar, you're in queue with everyone else that has an XL hangar.
Yeah.
And there's a
Ooh,
lot
that's
of people
true.
with XL hangars.
This
It
is a
sucks.
quality point.
I'm just down here with all the noobs.
No,
Where's
no,
my
it's not the noobs, it's the smart ones. The ones who aren't gullible idiots.
storage access? That's my inventory terminal, right?
Yes, should be. Should be if my
Yeah,
brain is working right.
see if there's anything. Oh, how do I load stuff onto my ship? Can I access the inventory from inside my ship and put stuff right from?
No, you gotta do it
There are
manually.
storage terminals in your hangar, or there's the freight elevator.
But like right now, I just have a flight suit only. So how do I move something? Like if I had 6 med pens, how would I move those over to
There are
my
boxes
ship?
that you can get.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, but can you buy a box at Lorville? That's only up at Invis Harbor, right?
You can get them at. I think you can get them at
Oh,
the.
like Emily
Tammy.
and Sons.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tammy and Sons might have some.
You might not have all the sizes.
Yeah.
I'll just.
If you want all the sizes, go up to Everest.
Wait, where's my Warden backpack? God, did it disappear?
Cargo center's up there.
Damn. Did all my Warden armor disappear?
See if
Oof.
there's anything I want to bring with me.
That's too bad. I stored it at my home location, like they told me to.
Oh, and the other thing I noticed, which unless Urkel was lying to me, is that if you put a
There it is, found
gimbal
it.
mount, because like my cutter's got a size 2 gimbal mount, and I used to have to put a size 1 weapon on a size 2 gimbal.
Oh, not
But now it
anymore.
looks like you can, yeah, you can put the same size on the same size gimbal.
Correct. Well, there's no more gimbals anymore. They did away with
Oh.
that notion.
Yeah, I just
So
looked
now,
in Urkel, and it had still that Vera.
yeah, it will say that, but like you can't swap it out. And what it is, you can have fixed or gimbaled mode on your targeting. When you turn on gimbaled, you fire slower.
Actually, you have some armor. I have the Arden SL
You're Ariel,
Balfire.
by the way.
I'm just outfitting myself a new Babbage. Craig's in Lorville.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my
Then-
way over to Area 18, but
Yeah, we'll probably meet up over
not,
there.
not breaking any records. So this must have been some rewards I got. I have a full set of the Arden SL Balfire light armor with a matching undersuit.
You know what, I'm
And a
just not
backpack.
gonna bring a backpack. That's I think that was one of the CitizenCon sets. I think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, the Balefire's nice stuff. I'm bringing you one of your Singularity sets that you like.
All right, so now the moment of truth. Call my ship. Actually, let's see what ships I have. I should just have my cutter and the dragonfly. Oh, and I still got the Aurora.
Nice.
Yeah, when I came in, everybody was bitching about I bought the Mustang Alpha starter pack, and everyone was bitching that you couldn't do the box missions. So they gave, I think just for one patch, I think it was like 3.14, they gave everybody that had the Mustang Alpha, they gave them a free Aurora MR. And so I thought because I was like everybody, you're trying to figure out should I get the Aurora or the Mustang, when I first got it, I thought I might have made a mistake because they didn't have any inside and no bed like the Aurora does. But I thought it looked cooler than the Aurora. But after they did that, I thought I got the best deal because I got both starter ships for the price of one, and it looks like I get to keep it forever.
You might have it as a loaner for something.
No,
It's
because
really coming.
I just have my Drake cutter, which I melted my old starter pack and traded it in for the cutter.
Hmm.
And then I got the Drake Dragonfly as a referral bonus that I signed up with Brevity's code. And in fact, that was another special they gave. Both the refer and the referee, both Dragonfly. In fact, that pushed me because I started with the free fly and I looked at that and I thought, hey, I get this free little bike too. And that actually pushed me over. So their marketing worked. But
They
then for
are
the first,
sneaky that way.
until like the next patch started, I couldn't do any box missions. And then I got this Aurora, and I thought it was gonna disappear with the cutter. Let's see, I deliver this boy. Oh, and I should check because it normally comes with that white paint, and I like it with the. Oh, but I have to deliver it here first, don't I? Before I can outfit it. How do I outfit? It's in the Moby Glass vehicles. Select ship. Oh, it's cutter's locked. Yep. Okay.
Take so long to outfit myself.
My cutter came with that white paint, but I like the default Drake paint on it. That gunmetal gray. Request delivery. Now I should be able to check its paint. Select a cutter. Yeah, I got the cutter wind chill livery unequipped. Propulsion. Oh yeah, and I got this new jump module, Explore, which I guess everybody gets the same module.
Yeah, it's the exact same. Be careful. Do not unequip that. It's easy to lose it by accident, and then you can't go through the jump point.
Oh yeah, that's true. It
Yeah.
is it still auto unequipping when you install a quantum drive?
I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, in Urkel it looked like it was a submodule of the quantum drive.
Not sure.
Spark miss. Yeah, Veripuck S2 gimbal mount. And I got Badger repeaters. I think I used to only get what's the one under that? Bulldogs. This is the smaller one. And again, I got 2 free Badgers somehow. So after the last wipe, I was able to immediately take the gimbals off and upgrade the Bulldogs to Badgers without even buying anything. Flare item dashboard. Flare item hanger. Oh yeah, you can decorate your hangers now. I don't know how to do that, but that normally you fly out and get a livery empty, save changes. I'd normally fly out to a crew L4 and get a Atlas. I think that's where they were. Yeah, it's funny if I don't think about things, the answer comes right into my head. But if you would have asked me where to get an Atlas, I wouldn't have been able to tell you.
So here's something interesting. If I switch out my lifeguard medical attachment for a tractor beam, it disappeared.
Yeah, that's the 411. That's a brand new change everybody's hating. It's the tractor beam and the med pen or med gun take the same slot?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about
actually-
that. It's the pistol slot, but what I want is I want to be able to carry all the attachments, right? So I want my mining head, my tractor beam head, and my medical head, and my cutter all in one spot. But when I switched from my tractor beam to my medical head, the tractor beam vanished. And when I switched back from, so I got another one. When I switched back from my medical head to the tractor beam, the medical head vanished. It's not in my inventory. It's not on the floor. So I'm a little worried that like you're going to bring them all, and then as soon as you change it, you start losing them. Don't
So,
want that to be
there's
the
a trick
case.
you can do though. You
Okay.
you can actually still have that other slot that we would normally attach the med pen into. It's still there, so you can have two multi tools, one with tractor, one with the lifeguard.
Okay, I support this approach.
They should have bought a multi fucking tool on those in Tammany.
I'll just pick different colored ones. Oh, you're right, it
Right.
is there. Look, I can do both. That's so silly. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be it.
folks think that
Good
CIG
workaround.
might not actually know we can still do that.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's fine. Okay, so I'll try operating without a medical gun. Not that we're going to do any combat today, I don't think.
Nice.
That's what I've been doing.
So this one's my healer, and this one's my tractor beam. They are slightly different colors. This is
There
my
she
PP
is.
stick. Alright. Great.
Oh, so the Idris has a 3-hour, 19-minute claim time.
That's why
If
Sun
you
wants two of
expedite
them.
Yeah. Expedited is 49 minutes. And it costs 184,000 or so.
Jeez. Well, that's good. It needs to have some operating cost attached to it.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Contracts. I should check if there's a hauling
Mantis,
mission.
are you gonna play tonight, or are you just hanging out in chat?
Well, the other call hasn't started, so...
Alright, yeah, no worries. Oh, well, the only reason I'm asking is because right now I've grabbed a Scorpius, which is not gonna work great for 3. But, we can all cram in the cutter.
I mean, I'm in my, lightning right now.
Okay, so we got...
I was hoping I'd get like a hauling mission out to Area 18, but no such luck. I have no reputation in anything.
Yet. This can be fixed. Also, if we want to do hauling, I've got hauling ships.
Well, I get a nice boost to suck that I can immediately get like a free Hull A. I think with during Invictus Week. But they have all the ship rentals. I have opportunities to get free cash.
So, only some of them. So we've got Aegis and Grey Cat today, I believe.
Weren't they showing more than just that set of ships, though? Oh, hey, here's an Idris. Let's
They
look at it.
do, but as far as rentals go, you can only rent Aegis and Grey Cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but then by the end of the week they'll light them all.
Let's
like,
not stand in front of this guy's laser.
I didn't even look what
Little
kind of do they
desync
have any
there.
kind of specials going on. How about you, Bunch? Now, light ready. There you go.
So I've got 3 Connies. Or actually, wait, no, I think I might have 4 Connies, including the Taurus. The Raft, which has been recently
I know.
reworked
I'm gonna
up.
do so much rafting this patch.
Yeah, I've already done one mining run up to over to Orson from Crew 1 with it, and it's nice.
Is the tractor beam placement pretty good?
Yeah, it's decent. The cargo grid's a little wonky, but I'm hearing that cargo grids in general might have some misalignment issues.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I haven't
I've also
checked
got
it
the
out
Zeus PS.
to know how impactful it really is.
I've got a Hull C.
What's cruise control?
Cruise control.
Did
Like
they
you would
that
have cruise
before?
control in a car.
Yeah, you just, whatever speed you're at, you set it and it goes that speed.
Yeah, you gotta be
And
careful
so
though
there's
when you turn it off. It wants to go full power after you turn it off, so you have to. Oh,
gauge.
I am being summoned away.
Yep. Have fun. We shall
What's
catch up later.
ESP? That was like some kind of
Welcome to the
like
ASOP
firing
I'm not
and
vehicle
entirely
retrieval
sure.
on
system.
assist.
All right,
Your
I gotta go.
vehicle
See ya.
has been please
See you,
visit-
See you,
Mantis.
man.
Yeah, I don't remember what that does. I think I just leave it on.
Well, in fact, 'cause I think that's the one I went. I saw this video of some kind of like expert PvP guy, and he explained how it was used and how to adjust it, and it made all the difference in the world. But you had to go out and fly to adjust it, but it kind of it helps you in some way. But you could, if you set it up right, you could just grease yourself right onto the pip and just stay right on it. If you had like a joystick, or I guess that's the way I was flying. But it took me like half an hour of trial and error to get. So it's like there's three different settings that you have to like slide around, three different sliders. But when you get them dialed in, you're just aim. Goes up by you double your accuracy in ship combat, if that's what I'm remembering it
Interesting.
as. But the thing I noticed is that when I looked at how my joystick was set up is, since there was no flight modes, I had a single button, which used to be, I guess, mapped like to like the B key for the keyboard, which used to
Mhm.
initiate your quantum once you had spooled up. But now I figure I need a button to be able to switch modes on the fly, and then I'll need another button to initiate the jump. I think the more important button would be the
Yeah.
switching between the SCM and nav. It looks like there's lots of different opportunities where you want to do that, while you're fighting, because you want to be able to shoot, and then you want to be able to like go into nav mode and get out quickly.
Yeah, and one thing to note is you can't use your flares or chaff when you're in nav mode.
Yep.
So, usually a lot of people like you'll pop especially the chaff because it breaks target lock. So you like pop it, change direction, nav mode, boost away, and it helps kind of evade pretty well. Yeah, depending on
Okay.
the ship, right? If you're in the Star Lancer, it's so slow it's not gonna matter. Right?
I'm
If you're in
hovering off the
fighters,
pad in my hangar, and
lovely.
all my keys on my joystick seem to be working. So
Lucky, lucky.
time to
Alright, so
ask for.
let's get these coolers installed.
Where I gotta go to friends. Yeah, Lorville Landing Services. See what they say. Oh, I hear the door opening.
Next thing is quantum drive. How much is this EOS gonna matter? Oh, Atlas. It's pretty quick. EOS is. Either the same
Oh,
efficiency.
I gotta adjust my power too. Weapons, shields.
Like one.
Oh,
Well,
I just
yeah,
shot
it's
my
worth
gun
getting the
inside the
Atlas.
hangar.
Alright. Yeah, your hangar's not a safe zone anymore. Per L5. So we'll be spending some time in quantum.
Shields. How do I increase that? Oh,
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
I was
there we
toying with
go.
the idea of changing the weapons up to something weird on this ship, but I think I'll just keep it with the stock repeaters. That's fine.
Oh, quantum drive. Do you need to set power to your quantum drive, or is it just the
Um,
3?
when you switch to nav mode, it will automatically put power in the quantum drive. And it'll turn off your shield for you.
So how should I guess I could turn on everything. Say,
Yeah, and you can take some of that off of your coolers, for example. Right now, they don't really do much, and you'll see
oh, it's
that there's
closing my
like,
door. I guess I stayed down here too long.
Yeah, probably. It's probably, you know, with the amount of traffic, they probably
Oh, I see.
pop
Yeah,
you
because
back
as
in
soon as you
there.
open your door, it has to assign you to
Yeah, you
an
take a slot.
outside. Yep, that makes sense. I was all playing with my. So it looks like I have 14. I have 2 weapons, 4 shield. What's and what's this last one? Do I have to put in? I thought there was a cooler one too.
Yeah, if you hold your mouse over the MFD, you can scroll to the right and see the rest of it. Because why would you want all your information on the screen at once?
Welcome to
Weapons,
Robert Space
config,
Industries. Enjoy the ride.
shields,
System check.
target. Oh, this is switching between.
Take off complete.
Wait, drag. How do I get to the right?
Landing gear raised.
Scroll either one way or the other.
With the mouse wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so you should
Oh
see
yeah,
like
radar,
radar life
life
support's not
support.
implemented, so that'll be blank. And then coolers, you can, if you have more than one, you can even just turn one off or just leave like one power in it.
It looks like I have 2 extra powers I can't even assign to anything. So I guess that'll go into quantum when I. All right, let me
Yeah,
try asking to leave again.
and some of the smaller ships are like that. You'll have more power than you can assign, and when you get like a upgraded shield generator, right, then it'll need more power. Or if you switched from a ballistic weapon to a laser weapon.
Shields are open.
Alright, where am I going? Hurl 5?
Hangar
Where is that?
request. Oh, they don't come on anymore and talk to you, the flight controllers?
It's intermittent. Oh, you know what? Let's party up, actually. Let me invite you to a party. That way we can see where each of us is. I don't even remember how to do this anymore. It's been so long. Friends, Frost Point, invite to party.
Uh-oh. I should make sure that I'm going in the right direction.
Drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
And landing gear number N.
Auto drive is now on.
Oh, wait, invite. I think I missed the invite. You have to do it again.
Yep.
I was playing with I was in third camera mode, looking at which way my ship was going.
Alright, sent. Yeah, the nice thing about the cutter is it has a really fast claim time, too. And I don't know if you looked around, but you should have some internal storage on that thing. So you can, if you have a backpack or something that's full of your gear, you can drop a bunch of it in the cutter.
SCM, and I want to go to nav mode, which is B. I think.
Yeah, I think it's hold it down, though. I don't think the press
Oh,
will do it.
oh, spooling.
There you go. Okay, so you're all set. Should bring up like all the navigation points, or you can use the map.
Someone's shooting at me. I keep hearing all this noise.
If you're still in the hangar, you sometimes get audio
Oh.
from other hangars.
Yep. Oh, I think it's just the rattling of the cutter, maybe.
the quality Drake construction. That's awesome. I think one of my favorite things about that is the sound. Like, it just is such a cool sounding ship, and you can feel that it's just a jalopy that they've
Oh yeah,
hammered together.
right. The other thing they added is that nice searching capability on the
Yes.
search
Yeah, that
locations. I can do area 18. There he is. If I can just fly right there. And route.
I'll be there not too long after you. I'm just gonna drop off and get a better engine drive.
Oh yeah, how do I How do I tell if I can make it there?
You should be able to. They've made all the ships so much more efficient. You could probably go back and forth 2 or 3 times across Stanton. But it
Yeah,
should
looks like
it'll turn red when you do it. Like if you're in the map, the line will turn red. If you're in
Yep.
quantum travel and you're trying to target a thing that's too far away, it should be red to you. I don't know.
Right, let's see if
Maybe I
I can.
want a different weapon setup for variety's sake instead of panthers everywhere.
Where's? Oh, I'm browning out. I
Let's get to
tried to
attrition.
twist too quick.
Deadbolts.
Hardcore calibrating,
Shredders.
and now it's
Stats.
just right click the mouse.
Um, left click, like the fire button, should make it go.
I went back to SCM. Let me see what's going on here now.
Unless it's possible you've changed it from default. I don't know.
I think I left it there but my joystick should be fucked up, but the mouse key. So I'm
Well,
ready. Oh, but yeah, can I hold it down?
I
Yeah,
hit
there
a
we go.
server error, so you may cross into some issues. We'll see. It'll recover in a minute, but see why
I
the
got a
server's
Crime
under a
Zero
lot of
badge
stress.
link up.
Yeah.
I guess that was just a reminder. Just a reminder you haven't committed any crimes yet. You're falling behind. Oh, let me look at my power. Yeah, it switched over to my quantum now from engines. It gave me an extra power back.
Yeah, so if you set it up a certain way, it should remember that when you switch back to SCM mode. So, like, if let's say you wanted to run stealth, right? You had stealth components and stuff. The most stealthy thing you can do after getting stealthy components is actually to... Yeah, there you go. Server's back. Awesome. Nice. You can turn off different things. And so, like, turn off your weapons, put only one power to engine, turn off your shields, turn your coolers all the way up, right? And, like, everything you don't... Anytime you provide power that adds emissions, it adds EM. So it's kind of cool because you can set it so that every time you drop out of quantum travel and switch back to SCM mode, it just puts you in like the stealthiest mode possible, right? Or if you want max power to shields always, right, it can do that for you. So it's kind of nice to have that level of memory.
What do you type in the console to get that info overlay? So I want to check my FPS.
Display info, right? R_ display info, and then 1, 2, or 3.
R_ display info 1.
Ooh, hey,
Oh,
there's
there it is.
somebody's bringing their Idris frigate over here. I'm gonna take a look at him real quick. Oh, it's an
Yeah, I got
Idris.
a nice
It's an M.
50 FPS in quantum. That's better than I used to get. Server FPS looks like we're running on about a 20 on the server.
Yeah, and it'll change because, like, there's probably 200 people on the server in our corp. I'm sure it'll be a mess over there.
That should be area 18 right there. Yep. Calibrating.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
And to turn it off, it's R_ display 0.
Yeah, you switch that. And if you hit tilde and you just press the arrow button up once, it'll go to your last command. Like,
Well, in fact, when
like
I
a
was
console
asking you
should.
Well, that's what my fingers did. As soon as I asked you, my fingers just had pressed up arrow, and I got. As long as I don't think too much, everything was just gonna happen.
There it is. Alright, actually, I'm gonna store my ship manually. I don't want to take the risk that
Welcome to the ASOP
it's.
vehicle
Now you like
retrieval
for
system.
Area 18, I'm like the 25 kilometers away, so I fly down in nav and then switch to SCM when I get closer.
Yeah, and you'll see too, like as you get through the thicker part of the atmosphere, you'll mostly slow down to your SCM speed anyway, so nav isn't going to be that much faster.
Yeah, Area 18 looks much nicer with the clouds.
Yeah, it's really cool.
There's a big thunderstorm off to the left.
Keep an eye out for that Idris up on top of the big IO North Tower. I'll tour that with you when I get there. I'll be there in like 10 minutes, I think.
Well, one thing, don't worry about hurrying, because one thing I wanted to do is when I was in Area 18, I wanted to go to that little central plaza and you'd go through some of the different DLSS settings.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Test it on the gear.
Yeah, because that plaza's got lots of neat things to look at and signs at different. Now, where is the? Oh yeah, there's the Idris on the big tower.
I'm not sure how close it's going to let you get. There's supposed to be a lot of
yeah,
restricted areas.
area. Uh-oh.
Platinum Bay, where are you? Platinum Bay.
Got player reposition.
Oh, just wait it out, I think.
No, I'm in the restricted area for your safety. You have been relocated, and I'm in the space.
I like sent you up to.
Crime committed.
Oh
Second
no.
degree trespass.
That's okay. You can pay that off at
Oh,
the
yeah.
the thing pretty easily.
Storage. Vehicle impounded.
Get myself
Look
an
at that.
atlas.
I was looking forward to coming up to the, seeing the spaceport from the air.
Yeah, little did you know, you're a crim.
Let's see if I have to claim my ship. Can I pay the fine from the ASOP?
No, you have to do it. You have to find one of the
Yeah.
white law terminals or whatever. Nice thing is you're not hostile anymore until you get a crime stat 3.
Yep. Yeah, that's I saw you can pay off one.
Alright, hold
So
on.
here's,
Okay. Unequip jump drive.
I
Save.
got new magazines in the magazine rack.
Equip atlas. Save. Re-equip jump drive. Save. Alright. That should be it. We should be all
Lots
all
of
set.
litter around the coffee stand.
Oh yeah, tons of
Wasn't
persistence.
this the place where the guy made you coffee?
Yeah.
In Area 18, he was like, there was something that you could only get at this.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Salud.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to look for those.
Yeah, there's like a scavenger hunt mission or something we can do.
They've hidden those script things. That it's like they're worth cash.
Yeah.
At Wilco.
Yeah, or you can trade them for the gear he has, like favors or whatever. Then favors get you. It's like 10 script for a favor, 50 favors for a ship, or something.
I don't know how this is gonna work. Cause like if someone sees one, there'll be like a mad dash of players all diving and hitting each other trying to get it.
Yeah, it's
see one.
probably like the like the Luminalia event and the little
Oh,
gifts.
Jackie.
Big presents are spread around, so there's probably just somebody with a backpack going around scooping them all up all day.
What I just was doing is, since I was in Area 18, I remembered where they put some of those those little red envelopes for that Oriental one. Like they used to put them over here, and I looked in all the little places they used to spawn. But I wasn't lucky. I'm gonna head over to the
Let's get my ass to
have one
Arccorp.
of those pay the fine terminals on the way.
Yeah, they're usually in the starport somewhere.
Welcome to Robert Space
Yes, perfect.
At
I
least
have
Brent
exactly the amount of power to put full power in everything.
There it is. I see the fine terminal. Check by these trash bags for secret gift. Nope. Alright, let's see how much my fine is. Good thing they gave me that 25k. Log in as user.
Well, I just exploded.
Only 2,000.
And now
Chump
I'm gonna have to
change.
fly back and get my body and all the gear I stashed for you on my ship. Ah, good times. All because I was dumb and took off too fast. Oh wait, I forgot you've spawned with your gear in you. Again, you don't use your gear. That's a little
The
bit of
fact
help.
that you just could remind, because I thought I wanted to save at the hospital here.
Yes, that is a
In
good
case I
idea.
end up dying at the convention center. Is that one of them? I don't know what they look like.
Alright, well I'm just gonna take a ship that I can scoop up the, whatchamacallem in. 'Cause there's gonna be a box there. Yeah, what's funny is you're supposed to respawn without any of your inventory, but you definitely
Oh,
have all your
if I,
inventories full.
if I
Alright,
go
well,
back and
first Quade boneheaded move of the night. Won't be the last. And not that any of the gear is that special, it's all stuff I
oh, that's
could
the door.
buy at the...
I
There.
went to where the ASOP terminals used to be, and now it's an inventory terminal.
Yeah, look around in that big room, though. That's probably where the advocacy terminal is.
Well, I paid my fine already, but I wanted to go to the where you used to call your ships at Area 18 is. Oh, there they are. They moved them over here. They changed them to those inventory terminals, the ones that were around
Yeah,
on
they
single
swapped a bunch of
pillars.
stuff around. I like Area
They
18. I
have
would have
something.
probably made it my home if the event wasn't here.
Oh, I wonder if I had to. Oh, that was still a crime stat. So I paid 2,000 at the fine for my, I guess my crime stat one, but then I have a $5,000 fine to get the ship out. But there's a timer counting down. So it looks like if I wait 8 minutes, then I can the impound will expire. I think I remember that because that impound mechanism has been around for a while.
Nearing next stop.
So I guess maybe it was like a 10-minute impound because I tried to fly onto the Idris's hangar.
I
They
mean,
didn't
why
tell
wouldn't
me I
you?
couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I could take the elevator right down into the expo. Transit platform. Oh yeah, they used to have. They have these briefcases, and I keep thinking that's what I'm looking for, but it's not. I still looked close. I think they look like kind of steel envelopes.
Yeah, they're like ingots. One,
Oh,
like,
like little
yeah,
silver bars.
yeah. They have like a little stamp, like a UEE stamp or Merc Guild stamp or something on them.
And welcome to New Baggage.
Oh, there's a shuttle. Wait, I don't want to go to the convention center. Two convention. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Let's see what they're this. Because I want to go to the plaza.
Did we ever get
Hardcore
on...
plaza.
Wait, are we on the same server? And did we ever form a party?
No, in fact, yeah. When you said sent again, and it never popped up.
Interesting.
But it probably delayed, and then I got overwhelmed.
Alright, let me try right now while you're on the train. Invite. Send it
There
double.
it is. Accept.
Hey,
You
create a
have joined the
party.
party.
Right, see if party markers are working. Hey, it looks like they are. Nice. Alright, well, sorry for the delay. That was really dumb of me to
To the
boost
ASOC
when I
vehicle
did.
retrieval system.
Oh, don't. Like I said, I have to go buy a. I wanted to buy a multi-tool with a tractor beam and get something, just the basic stuff. I think I left my.
Your vehicle has please visit.
What's the arc light pistol?
Yeah.
The free pistol you get. I left that back at Lorville. I think the only thing I have is 2 med pins, a helmet, and a flight suit. Because I know I have 25K to spend, I can go shop at the stores here, like a woman.
Well, you know, you're losing it rapidly if you keep committing crimes. Come on, extra large hangar, let's go. Alright, my hope is that I can use this Avenger Titan to just scoop up the box of loot that I've got for you. Oh, but you know what? The gun and... I'll have to buy you a new gun, a new sidearm, and a new tractor beam. Because they were stashed on the gun rack of the ship and not in the ship storage. Unless I can find that gun rack.
Oh, that rifle size tractor beam.
No, it's just the handheld, but yeah,
Well, I'm gonna buy one of those anyways.
Okay. Hey, look, and it was just a P4 with a silencer, right? It's nothing crazy fancy, but...
Hardcore Plaza, here I am. Now, I wanna... What settings do you have? Because I should probably start out with the settings that you have.
Clouds on medium, water, I think on like the, not off, but like the lowest setting, shadows on the lowest setting, and everything else on high.
See what I did is oh, you on DirectX 11 or did you try the Vulkan?
I've been using Vulkan a lot, actually. It's been pretty good.
I think the video that I watched on settings, it was the guy there was suggesting you say with DirectX. But then I realized it was like right at the release of 4.0, his video. But actually, he had a bunch of settings I want to update the dock. In fact, that was the hardest thing. I don't know how to use a computer anymore that only has one screen.
Yeah, it's hard to make
so
that transition back.
Just before I logged on, I checked, and I was supposed to get the cable tomorrow, but it looks like it's delayed now until like Tuesday, the 20th. I don't get it. See, I have for upscaling, I got DLSS, and I have balanced 57. What do you have for the upscaling balance?
I am not upscaling at all. I just got it.
I think that's I should be downscaling because I have mine set for 2954. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I used to use that NIS feature of the old GTX cards to downscale me from or upscale my 1440 up to the 4K, But then when I was adjusting it, I found I could go to 2954 by 1662, and that actually gave me like a really nice one. But now, I wonder if I should drop
Yeah,
that.
I'm at 1440p and I'm just playing at the native resolution. Nothing crazy. Um, a lot of people, like, I think if I was playing at 4K, I would use upscaling, right? I'd upscale from 1080p or 1440 or whatever. But from 1440, I don't want to render at 1080p or 720p and upscale that. I just don't think that's going to matter
Yeah.
much.
Let's see what else I have. So I have, yeah, high quality, high scattered object distance. I have water sim off. That was the other guy's recommendation, but maybe I'll try it. You have very low, low, medium, high. What do you have it at? You have
The
very
water
low?
sim, very low.
Yeah, let me try that. And then terrain testalization high, screen space high, planet clouds medium, field of view 96. Actually, let's see what I'm getting at RCorp here before I change anything. Turn back on my console.
Yeah, if I'm in a landing zone like that, anything above 30, I'm fine with, right? So even if I could be getting 60, if I can have some icon candy on at 30, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's the way I used to do it. Well, I didn't have too much of a choice because I was playing on a GTX 980 that only had, I think it was 4 gigabytes of video RAM. In fact, that was the thing that was the most challenging because I would run out of, texture space. Let's see, where's my FPS? Oh, so I'm at 14 here. I could probably do some things to adjust that up. So let me switch some settings and see what I get. Graphics. Let me try putting that down there. Go down to 1440. This should, I think that's an integer. Yes. Let's see if the water makes any difference. Water sim off. I don't think there's any water here.
Yeah, and the water sim is just like if you fly low over water, it will make ripples or whatever, which is cool, but like not that big of a deal.
So let me try performance DLSS. Ooh, that cut me down to 12. Let me try quality. Oh, it's not doing anything. It's just bouncing around.
Guess after claiming the Scorpius, we'll be able to test whether opponents are saving.
Oh, actually, yes, I should try this. I should set this to my native resolution and see if the upscaling is going to handle it. Oh, wow. This is much, much better with FPS exactly the same. Wow,
There you
that
go.
was. It's like the tech, like that little info display where you get the like server SPS and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That was readable, but a little bit fuzzy. And when I switch it to my native resolution, it just popped in like crystal clear, and no FPS change at all.
That's not too bad then.
So I think I was using the DLS wrong. So let me go performance. Yes, that looked like it boosted it up like 2 to 4 FPS. Quality. I don't think it's, yeah, I can't. Oh, I should be looking around other than I wanted to look at that gear in between each setting. How do you, there was a way that you could, yeah, zoom in. There we go. F and is it, yeah. So that looks pretty good. And I should be getting like the worst FPS, now because the event, stresses.
Yeah, especially in. I mean, I was already getting. I think ArcCorp is also like not super well optimized, so I was already getting
Yep.
kind of the worst. All right, so let's see if
And
I can find this box that I died with, or if cleanup got it.
it's actually nice. And I got the clouds on and everything. Oh, there's the that's right. The Idris is right downtown here. I thought it was over the convention center, but then I remembered it was downtown, off the Arcor building. Yeah, it's right over the plaza.
I did. I found the container. All right, how do I
Oh,
open?
that's a
All right.
goddamn tall building, man. I don't think I ever looked up here before. That Arcor building is goddamn high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's really, really high up there. Sorry, and
Oh,
make
because
you wait on me. If you want to go check it out, you
oh
can.
no, I'm having fun just remembering what this place is like. Remember, I haven't played this game in like 2 years.
Right.
I used to I used to play it almost daily, I think. Now I want to find pharmacy, not that. Where's the? I gotta find those insurance terminals. Storage access.
Get in the ship. Get in the ship. No, no. Come on. No, no, no. Get in.
Ah,
Get in the ship.
insurance. Oh, how come everyone's hiding? People are
Oh,
ducking for cover.
yeah. It's. I don't know. I think that's just a bug. No. No box. Crap. Come on. It's gonna be
There's
sitting
a
on.
line at the insurance terminal, but they're all NPCs. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! I just cut to the front of the line.
All right, here. Oh no. There's no internal storage on this ship.
Transfer.
Let's hope nobody needs to use this landing bay.
All right, I'll respawn right here in Arcorp now, in case of issues. Yeah, this is nice. Is the graphics look a hell of a lot better, and I'm noticing I'm getting like at least the same, if not better, performance than I did at my best at a crowded capital city like this. Because I remember, I think I like at Lorville, I might have gotten like 15 to 20, but then if I went up to Everest Harbor, I could squeeze out like 25 to 30, walking around like a space station. And if I was out like in space on my ship, I'd be over 60 on that ancient video card. Invictus Launch Week. See what else? Oh, I want to go to the shops, which is now this way. Oh yeah, get the
Oh,
mini map
come
now too.
on. So it spawned a crate for you. The crate is empty. That is quite annoying. Well, we're gonna manage to bring the crate back, and I'll just buy you stuff in ArtCorp. Alright,
Oh, do
next.
they ever make these little kiosks work? The little food kiosks? No.
I don't think most of them do. Wait. Oh, we are in luck. Okay. The storage on the ship works. So I can go to the weapon rack and get my things off. Hey, that's like a major convenience. Like this. Oh, I can't get the weapon because I'm in an armistice. Okay, well, I'll buy your gun somewhere else. Alright, so let me do it this way then. Drop all my gear in the box. Except the undersuit and the helmet. Equip your gear. I think I can make this work.
Oh, here you go. This food stand looks like it's working. Yep. They have some little ArtCorp restaurants now working.
If there's one that sells noodles, the noodles should work. I think you saw me do that once.
Here's this is a burrito. Looks like. Let me go back and look. Yeah, this is a burrito bar. Torpedo burrito.
Only the finest culinary creations in 25, 30, whatever it is.
The very first time I came to ArtCorp, I got lost here for it was at least half an hour, maybe as long as an hour, because I couldn't find how to get back to the tram. And I remember like I was running out to the little balconies where I could see like the tram going by. And I would look and like the tram would go by me and I'd look and it would like go down, turn a corner. I was like, okay, it looks like it's that way. But I had no idea yet how the city was laid out yet. And I was just it was frustrating, but I was just laughing the whole time because I thought it was so funny, and I was enjoying the scenery because it was the first time I'd ever been to ArtCorp, so going down all the little alleys and walkways, it was kind of fun. Because some of them are just like dead end into trash bags, and actually I never ran into Twitch. Oh, here's that bar. Wow, there's a line at that door of NPCs. Somebody must be playing there tonight.
Alright, I owe you some other gear that I have to replace. But beyond that, we're all good.
Yeah, just remember because even after not playing for 2 years, I still know my way around ArtCorp or Area 18, which used to be the most confusing place for me when I first started. But I can think of where I want to go and like run right to it. Oh, did they ever made the? Oh, they turned the ATMs into storage access terminals. Oh, here's one ATM left. They should make the ATM into the cash transfer machines because they have that cash transfer feature. That should just
Yeah,
be a
that'd be
way to do it
nice.
without using your mobi-glass. That should be an easy thing to add, but I guess I'm glad that they're working on better features than that.
Alright.
Well, you go look at Casablanca.
So I need to give you a sidearm, a gun. Actually, or do you have your sidearm equipped?
No, I left that
Okay.
with that arc light pistol. I left
Yeah.
it back at.
That's good. That's good. All right, so I'll do sidearm gun, and some attachments, and I need to find you a singularity helmet. Which is that? That's that nice set that you used to like a lot. It's like the ORC-X, whatever that's called. Has like the black with the red highlights. I think actually they sell at ArtCorp, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm actually right next to the weapons store. I'm in the clothing store because I figure I have to get some some convention clothing. Get like a pants and a shirt, so I can buy a jacket at the convention.
Oh, I should have brought some convention clothes myself. I didn't even think about it.
Where's the pants? I guess I can go to a terminal and yeah. For the longest time with my that GTX 980, I couldn't. It was so hard to buy clothing or armor because I the images in the shopping terminals uh wouldn't spawn in.
Ooh, that's
Like I
bad.
could see the name, but not what it looked like. So it was really hard to like try to buy something and not have it just be like a total roll of dice.
I'm glad you got some upgrades.
Yeah, this is the 3 times my see clothing. I'll look at pants first. Leg wear. Lots of leather pants here at our corp. Oh no, this is not leather. Just
The game's looking really good right now. The Cloud's tech is really great. It looks so good.
over at New Babbage.
No, I'm coming down to ArtCorp now.
Oh,
Hey, look, another Idris. They're everywhere. See if
yeah,
this
I
is
don't
one
know.
with the
Things are supposed
laser.
to be limited. Were they on sale before? The people already had bought them, but
Yeah,
they're
it's
finally getting.
like because they've been selling the ship for what 5-6 years now. So it's like all the people who have been buying them over that amount of time, and it's finally in game, and
All in
they're
tonight.
playing it.
Like I can finally fly this goddamn
Yeah,
son of a bitch.
and of course they're all flying out of ArtCorp because why wouldn't they?
Yeah, 'cause they want to show it off.
Except that's
They
absolutely
need to
not an
buy like
Idris, and I'm just an idiot.
the ship. I got divorced over this ship. I'm gonna fly it. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, and the hangar queue again. No, just Q1.
Yeah, how much are the Idrises? They have to be.
Oh, they're like over $1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say
There's
they're
one.
like used car pricing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lilo.
Oh yeah, this guy's got the shark paint. Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, his hangar bay is open. I should just fly inside and land in his ship. Although now with trespassing, he could just shoot me. There's no challenge there. So this has the beam laser on it. That's a pretty cool looking ship. It's slow. Alright, where's my hangar? Did you give me one yet? Come on.
I guess I'll buy these pants. Oh, I had shoes.
Oh, here's a question. Can I store the auto-generated box in a cargo system or not? Hmm. Hmm.
Footwear.
Way to find out. Hey, it snapped to the grid. Okay, I think we're in a good spot then. Alright. Store the Titan. Claim the Scorpius.
Your insurance claim has the Pileus visitors again.
All right, I got pants and shoes now.
I know, where's the container? Come on. Oh my god. This game. Come on, the box is in here. It's gotta be. I just moved it.
Oh, I see your marker. 13.
Yeah, I'm at the start. I just landed.
And now I gotta get a shirt.
Okay, so it's here on the Freight Manager. But it is not here in the actual Inventory Manager. Because that makes sense. Alright, fine. Well, we know it exists. That's good enough for me. Let me come hang out with you now and buy you clothing. Not falling for that video game. That elevator shaft is empty.
Oh, this might be a good convention shirt.
Hey, I might need your help.
All right.
I may need you to come to the starport and come to my hangar so that it spawns an elevator that I can ride. Otherwise, I can log off and log back in.
Now here, let me.
I'll let you. I'll keep trying. Okay,
let
it's
me
here. It's here.
grab another.
I got it. We're good. Tried it like 3 times. It's just an empty hole. Like, well, I've learned my lesson. Not walking into an empty elevator shaft.
I wonder if they have. Do they have an inventory terminal inside the shops? No.
Probably right outside of it.
Yep. Well, that's that's where I passed them on the way, and that's where the cash machines used to be.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
run
thank-
into the trains.
Oh, here's one that's lit up. UEC banking. The other one wasn't lit up. Free withdrawals. Oh, but its screen's lit up, but it doesn't do anything. Let me go.
Trap now approaching.
I want to see what this stuff looks like so I can buy the right color shirt. Hey, there's a gun on the floor here. Oh, I can't pick it up though because it's arm assist.
Yeah.
This is a nice gun. This is one of those Volts.
Oh, one of the new ones?
Yeah.
That's too bad. That's probably why he
How do I
dropped
pick
it
it
there.
up?
He probably dropped it there to drive people crazy.
It's right by the inventory thing, so it looks like he
Maybe
made
like a
some mistake
misclick.
at the inventory machine
That's funny.
and dropped his nice gun. So I should have, oh yeah, pants and a shirt. I just get naked out here in the open.
You know, it's a modern society. We don't stand on ceremony here.
Put these pants on. Put the shoes on. Alright, now let's go shopping for a shirt. Man, I want that gun bad. It's just taunting me. Right outside of what's the gun store called here? Cubby Blast or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's right around the corner from the entrance of Cubby Blast. So people are coming to buy guns and just see that one like just laying right outside. has to be cutting into their profits.
Now arriving.
Yeah, they're like, do you sell this? No. Like, what good are you, Cubby Blast? Right.
So I got that kind of shirt. Oh, I should have looked at the shoe rack on display here.
Set my spawn, and then I'll come get your gear, and we can load up once we're in the hangar. It's gonna be too much to do it all here anyway.
I figure we should probably go over to the convention,
Yeah,
and then we'll come back to your hangar then, and then we can fly out and do something adventurous.
sounds like a plan.
So that's a Dalbo shirt. You look kind of what's this one called? That's a Dalbos again. All right. Oh, I just gotta see what color these pants really are. Get under a light.
Somebody left a railgun over here on the ground too. People are looking at it, trying to pick it up. It's funny.
Yeah, I had to figure out how to. Kind of
Alright, Singularity helmet. Let's see if they have a backpack that would go well with my outfit. Light. Max Flex Gray? Yes, sir. Alright, and then personal weapons. Personal weapons. Do they sell a coda here? Oh, so I'll have to get you something else.
Where are you buying? Are you over in Cubby Blast already?
I am indeed. Alright.
Let me buy this shirt and I'll come over.
Well, it looks like I can only get you a LH86. Alright, let's get your attachments sorted out. Alright, you're gonna get some suppressors. Why not, right? That sounds about right.
Oh, I can get these nice shirts with the vest. Oh, no, it's not a vest. I need. Charcoal? Oh, that's a Davalos. Mustard. That looks like AU.
Alright. Yeah, I should be good to equip you. Wait, did I get the backpack? Where's my backpack?
I was trying to decide between two shirts, and one was like 600, and I looked at the other one, was like, oh, 910.
Yeah. Spent 1,000 credits on shirts.
But I realized it was kind of like I was really shopping. It's like, do I want to pay 300 more for this? It's like, I realized, hey, I'm in the game. I can just splurge.
It's pretty easy to make that money back.
Yeah, especially during this week, because with being able to like rent different ships for free. Yeah, let's try this on for size. Buy it. All right, let me go put it on, and then I'll come into the gun shop and look
I'm
around.
good. I'm here with you now. But looking a little picked over in this shop. I mean, this whole area's empty.
Yeah, I never liked this shop just because of that. It was like It's really big, and it's in like the like compared to the shops like in New Babbage. They're kind of laid out better. They look more, like a real shop. And even the one over at Lorville looks better. But this Area 18 should have been one of the nicer ones, and it was a
Area 18
letdown.
is Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities.
Oops. See what I look like? Oh yeah. Except for I hate my character.
Welcome to Io North Tower, Area 18's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please
Here,
consult any of our associates for help or
put
rental
it there.
opportunities.
Okay.
I just wanted to go poke around the gun store. That was more fun. Didn't expect you to be so fast.
Yeah, no worries. I realize it's gonna be hard. It's still hard to like share inventory without going to the hangars, which is fine. It makes the hangars kind of a useful like crew social
Yep.
space, but just delays. I mean, if
Especially you
you're
can
gonna wear
like
fancy
I've
clothes
seen
anyway,
people
it's
like
fine.
decorating them with couches and aquariums. So it looks like you can like set one of those little cubby holes up, be like a
Yeah.
little living room.
Well, your spot, whatever your like actual personal hangar was spawned, so like the one you have in Lorville, is persistent until they do a patch. So anything you leave in there, including if you crash your ship and there's a bunch of debris around, it just stays in there. Yeah, so like here I'm getting about 30 to 40 FPS depending on where I look. So it's not too shabby. I have that 7800 X3D, and I think that helps a lot too. That was the big upgrade I did. Was that and some DDR5 or 6 or whatever RAM we're on now.
Please consult any of our associates for help or rental.
Oh yeah, here's the this should be that singularity armor right here.
Yeah, so I've got a set of that for
Yep.
you. I've got a P4, and I did have a Coda. That's gone. But I have a LH86, and then I've got some attachments. I got silencers and some scopes.
Which LH86 did you get?
Night Stalker.
There it is.
I figured,
Magazine.
the Night Stalker's fine. The Warhawk is a little bit green. Boneyard
Get the
obviously
right.
is white.
Oh,
Yeah, where are the P4s aren't really out. I got you a Night Stalker P4 as well. Nice and matchy.
Premier
I should
Centre
get
for Business
another
Development. Please consult any of our
energy
associates
drink.
for help or rental opportunities.
I keep thinking I see an FS9, but it's those with like the BR2 shotgun.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it. Yeah. I keep thinking, oh, it's FS9. I didn't think they sell those. And there was one shotgun I liked. It's either the Devastator or like the Twin something. But one of them had some kind of like little gimmick. I think one let you shoot like farther with a tighter spread, and and the Twin had like a double size
Right.
like cartridge or something. But here I'm gonna grab. Oh, did you get a multi-tool or should I buy one here?
Oh, you know what? I did not grab another multi-tool. Oh yeah, no, I do have yours. I
Grab a
do. I take it
drink.
back. I did get you a multi-tool. I was able to get it out of the ship.
Welcome to Io North Tower, Area 18's Premier Centre for Business
Why
Development.
does it keep dropping it?
Please consult any of our associates for help or rental
Um,
opportunities.
Maybe if I buy this cruise, I guess I'm not buying it right. Drink this bad boy. Come on.
Yeah, some of the stuff with like the trigger finger
Welcome to
or whatever,
Ireland.
like sometimes it throws it.
Area 18's
That you don't know. Like one time you pick up a gun off the floor and then you go to fire it and it just throws the gun at the bad guy. You're like, why did you do that, game?
All right, 100%. Actually, how do I tell if this is? Did I get everything out of? Okay, yeah. Telling me because now I have to place it. Here you go, pal. They don't have a trash can here, do they?
I don't think so. Probably outside. It's ArcCorp. You
I
just
like
chuck
they.
it into one of the pits. Let it fall down on the poor saps who live in the lower levels.
Now the. Do I get a? Did you say you have the tractor beam?
I've got a
The
tractor beam for
multi-tool?
you. Yep, multi-tool tractor beam. Also in a color that
Right.
matches your armor.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm love the matchy. It's hard for me to wear armor that doesn't match. So we can go to the convention or we can go to the Idris tour, which is above us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go to the Idris tour since we're right here.
Let's do it.
Because I think from the convention center, it's like that loop, so we can go right to the spaceport from the convention center, not have to stop here.
Come
See,
on.
there's
give
that
me-
gun.
Yeah, I will see if I can see if I can. Yeah, it's not even letting me highlight it or anything.
Yep.
Area 18's premier center for business
Sometimes I hope that
Here's-
just by like spamming keys, it'll
help or rental.
let me, just glitch it into my arms. Yeah, it's got the gold, super fancy gold executive armor you get for being concierge. Ran by us.
Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 18's premier center for business development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities.
It's the elevator to what's the shop up here?
This
Center
guy,
Mass.
this guy stole your hair.
Yeah, I don't think I like anything about my current character. Because before I used to, it was like I would pick like the same kind of base face each time, and then I did like 2 blending modifications to it, and there was like, this guy's having too much fun with his emotes.
Yeah.
It's out here in the open.
Mm-hmm. These are the new
This has
size.
all new for this event.
Yeah, this is all new for the
They never
event.
had the
They
never
replaced
had
the
the
entire top of the tower with a new model.
Yeah, because the javelins were always up in space. Oh, look at this bad boy.
Yeah. And this is the P version, so it doesn't have the railgun or the laser or anything. I love seeing the city below us like this, though. It's so cool.
Yeah.
With, like, the shadows from the clouds and the sunset. It's like, it's a good-looking game.
But actually, it's kind of it kind of has that like kind of Orson kind of feel to it. That's the other place where you can get up real high like this.
Mm-hmm.
But this has so much more to look at than Orson. Where's the spaceport? Which direction is that?
I think it's on the, like, behind the tower from here. It's, like, over that way.
You go look.
I don't know if we'll be able to get a
Kind
good
of came
angle
over
on
to
it.
look at the kind of bow of it because it just has that kind of ship's bow look. Can we run? Let's see if I can see the.
Maybe from this little corner right here, this little edge.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna see.
Yeah, you
if I
can barely see the, like, lights from some of the big landing pads are way out there on the
there's
left.
the convention center though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That round thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be like directly behind this tower.
So these are the size
What-
12s, right? Yeah, size 12.
this is a big old turret here on display.
Yeah, so I looked into all this because they've basically sold a ton of new add-ons for the Idris today when they launched it. So you can replace the front turret with this big old missile launcher that has like 32 size 4 missiles or something like that, or size 3. So if you don't want your size 5 cannon, that's one of the add-ons. The other one is you could get a torpedo bay mounted on the front under the nose.
Oh yeah, look at these fucking
I
torpedoes. God
know.
damn.
They're even bigger than the Polaris ones. They're so huge.
Jesus Christ, man.
I know.
Oh, look at the different. They even have different models. Like there's like a radar infrared and
Mm-hmm.
cross section
And,
or something.
yeah.
See the three different guidances on it.
Yeah, they all say fuck you, though. It's just so powerful. I don't even know what kind of damage these do, but the Idris ones, or the Polaris missiles, which are size 10, right? So 2 sizes smaller, do like 3 to 400k each. You know, which is
Yeah, I
like,
wish I would have
that's
bought
like
that jacket.
three constellations worth of damage. Oh, here you
Kinda
go. I bet
cold
if you
up here.
stand, oh yeah, I just
Cold up
noticed
here.
it's negative 10 Celsius. All right, let's
I was
get lost.
expecting that we'd go to the convention center first, and so I was gonna buy an Invictus jacket.
We'll get you warmed up in the med
That's
bay.
all. Med bay, starboard, docking collar. Well, let's go to. I guess let's keep turning right.
Sounds like a plan.
This was the mess hall. Oh, captain's quarters.
Okay. Doesn't look that nice. Oh, I see. It's over here. Okay.
Oh, here's his desk. This must be his bedroom. Yeah. But it's like a pass-through hallway to the other side. Yep. When I first walked in, it's like, damn, the guy's got a big ass cabin. I guess we were going this way towards the back. Control room. Oh yeah, the mess hall.
Militarian. Oh, it's got skylight though. Look at that. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Not enough windows in these ships, you know.
But if they're taking fire though.
That's some of that transparent aluminum they got in Star Trek.
This is reminiscent of the Javelin now.
I know. I remember stairs a lot like this in the Javelin.
Yep.
Oh, this is cool. Look at this control room. Hey, there's a fuse box back here. Somebody took the fuses out.
Oh, this overlooks the hangar.
Oh, nice. That is the only thing I really want out of a big ship is a hangar like this.
Well, because this really gives you that aircraft carrier feel.
Yeah.
You know, much more than like.
The Polaris is nice, but it's just a bigger, what do you call it? A bigger Carrack feel.
Well, the Kraken had the the kind of that flat top feel, but
Yeah,
this is what all the any kind of sci-fi carrier look like is what this guy has. This kind of pass through.
Yeah, and the Kraken is a lot of
space
individual landing pads, right? Whereas this is one big hangar. Just feels big, right? It's just huge.
Well, this was like those like Battlestar Galactica pods.
Yes.
Yeah, this right here is the whole selling point of this ship. Is just this goddamn thing.
Well, I really like the setup here because so you've got cargo bays in the main ship, but down here on the sides like this, you've got all of these grav pads. So you can fit, I think, like a 16X
Oh yeah.
two 16x boxes in here, and you've got a couple here, a couple there, and like down the
You have like
line,
all
or you
you
park a
have like
vehicle in here,
wardships
right?
or your fighters or
Yeah,
your
exactly, because you're
vehicles.
gonna need, you can manually rearm. They're gonna have
Yeah,
like
all
one
the drop ship.
SCU or whatever refueling.
You have like drop ship troop,
Yeah,
um, all their weapons and assault armors.
shield
But like I said,
generator.
you can also have like those like the ground vehicles. Those like little,
Yeah,
the
the
ones with the
cyclones and all that.
well, they came up with that new one that they keep showing me pictures of. That new, purposely designed.
Yeah, the gray cat one that looks just like an Ursa, but
Oh, pilot
a little
pilot
different.
ready room
Okay.
and main deck.
Here's some windows. Nice. Yeah, look at
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh, so from here we could probably from one of these windows like this one we could see the spaceport.
Yeah, you can see it behind the building. So yeah, that one over here.
Oh yep, I can see it from here.
There she is.
Kind of through the clouds. This
Yeah.
building is goddamn big.
Yeah, I guess that's like the ArcCorp HQ tower, right?
It Tower. Where's the pilot's ready room?
Above us, maybe?
It said it was
If
through
the
that
if the
door. I was
control
expecting
room
it to be
was,
right off the. Should be right off the hangar though.
is this the ready room? These little lockers. I guess technically there's only 3 pilots, right? Because there's only supposed to be 3 ships or whatever. I don't think that's true though. That's got to be more. You could fit like 25 arrows in here.
Yeah, maybe it's like you said, it's the other side of the control rooms on one side. And so I guess that control room, because I was expecting that to be like the bridge, but it was oh yeah, here's a gym.
Okay. Yeah, you got treadmills, round hamster wheel treadmills. Is that what these are? This is how you power the ship when an emergency. Like, all right, the power's down. Get on the treadmills.
This is where the pilots hang out. Yeah, like little benches on this side so they can look down at their ships
Yeah, that's awesome.
being ready.
God, I mean, you'd need 12 people just to crew the guns on this ship. Not even fly it, not even the fighters, not even engineering. Just the guns, you need 12 people. You're going to talk about like 25 people or so to run this thing like a proper warship.
But here's some like engineering console to like fix
Mhm.
issues.
Yeah, that's the
Said-
thing, is you're going to have to go around and like repair components.
So you're gonna have like 12 in the turrets, and then probably another, probably like a minimum of 4 doing like maintenance in different areas.
Yeah.
Because you'll need one full time in the engine room, and you need 1 or 2 full time guys roving, fixing various damage along the way. Oh,
I think this is
going
right.
around.
Yeah, because we're going forward from the mess hall now. Bridge and brig. And then...
Yeah, we need to check out both of those things.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
There's
here's
the brig, okay. $50.
Nice. Little cells.
I like that you get close and they have little privacy glass over the potty. Except if you stand at an angle, you still watch them take a dump. But it's like, you know.
I want to be able to lock AU up in one of these things.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Oh,
security
and here's
office.
the
Yeah.
escape pods.
Go in here. Is this
Oh, it's
open? Oh, yeah, it is
empty.
open.
They just got damaged.
Oh, that's probably me trying to shoulder past you.
I wonder what this guy's job is.
He watches him poop.
Watching AU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
making sure he doesn't escape.
Oh, and more cells over. Oh, these are the escape
I
pods.
think so, yeah.
We open them up. I get like an interact thing, but it doesn't want to let me.
Yeah, probably. I mean, even a lot of the chairs aren't functioning. All right. Engine room, cargo bay, briefing room.
Where's the?
The bridge, I guess,
There
was up
was
those
brig and the
stairs.
bridge. Oh, were there stairs here?
Yeah, we walked when we
Oh, well,
turned
that.
left into the brig. Yeah, there were some stairs.
Oh, here's. Oh, let's go to the engine room. It's right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
This has to be fun. This should have engine room this way. What's nothing? Fire extinguisher.
Okay.
This is not what I expected.
Yeah, it's smaller than you'd
I'm not
think.
sure what. Well, all the other engine rooms, like the Caterpillar or the what's the other ships with like the C2s and M2s, they have they're kind of laid out, with kind of like long. These are kind of like vertical oriented ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what space engines look like. This is the exit. Yep. This thing's goddamn big. I used to think like the Carrack
Yeah.
was big.
Go this way. Let's check out the briefing room. It says it's up
Here's
here.
the map.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I can zoom in on it. Yeah. Fuel
Combustion
inlets.
chamber. Here's an elevator.
Oh, I forgot to. I should be looking at the mini map too. That's a whole new experience for me. Oh, yep. So on B deck.
Bridge that way.
Which way?
Ah.
Oh,
In here somewhere. There we go. What I like about the
deck
Idris
B and
is see how
what's that
one
side
side's the
view?
bridge and the other side is this it's a back, it's like a docking collar basically.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
because we're
a,
up on that little pod on
yeah,
the top.
it's a pretty cool bridge.
I like how they have the NPCs kind of guarding it. Yeah, this is. They have the little consoles like you get in some of the other ships,
Yeah.
like the Carrack again, but this is kind of laid out more like the traditional sci-fi, battleship bridge.
Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, good visibility. For such a big ship being up high like this makes a lot of sense. You can see the
Yeah,
whole, see everything but the flight deck basically, because that's
here's the
underneath you.
captain's chair. Yeah, it's like because the Carrack is kind of nice, but it's just that nose is visible, but you don't get any side view.
And the
This you get
Polaris is
up,
up front
down,
too. So yeah,
around.
this is a good. I like having a.
And I,
Yeah.
and I like being able to look over the nose of a ship like this because it gives you that scale of what you're in.
Yeah.
Whether like in the Carrack, you're just out there on the point, so you don't know how much is behind you.
I like that. And
Is
then
there a
you see all the turrets
hangar
firing
door?
off and where you're getting hit.
Oh yeah. Do any of these like doors open from the top? Like that 342 looks almost like
I know, it looks like it should,
something
doesn't
in
it?
a hangar door.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because there's that little MPUV hangar, but that's from underneath.
Yeah, this is damn cool. Yeah, it.
Yeah, but it's at $1,000
Main
cool.
deck. Main deck. Did we enter on the main deck? Is that?
Yeah, I
did
think
we-
so. I think that's where we came in.
Oh yeah, I think one of the signs we saw was to go to the bridge. I think before we started taking stairs around.
Turrets here. We go in the turrets, or is this not like the Javelin? Javelin let us get in one. Oh. It's not interactable. Look at this turret, though. This turret has an observation deck below the turret. That's cool. Look, you can see right under the ship.
For the gun captain.
Yeah. It's where you can
You're
stand
like the
below
gunny.
Algold and be like, ow, fire left.
He's just the gun. Oh yeah, look, because I forgot. Because I thought the guy was just sitting here, and you could like here point to the left and shoot that way to your gunnery sergeant, and you're the gun captain. But yeah, you can see. I can see myself just hanging out in here during the battle, not doing anything, just watching.
Sure, if you're in engineering and you're not taking any damage right now, you can come watch. That's cool. Very cool.
This is just another turret.
I was about, is the one back there have a cool view pod, though?
I don't know. I guess we.
Nope. Alright, so you want to be that guy. You want to be the front turret. You don't want to be the back turret. Gun captain, where you have to stand in a box.
Oh, is this like a piggyback turret? So like, the guy in the front is on like a size 8, and this guy's on a size 4 on the top of.
Yeah,
Size
I
8?
think it's five. I think it's fives and fours or fives and threes, and then the very front one is a size
So kind of like the
7.
like a tank where they have like the big main gun and they have little
Mhm.
anti-aircraft gun on top of it.
Now we're back at the brig.
Main deck. Oh, brig. So I guess.
Yeah, come out here and take a right, because I think the briefing room was this way.
Oh yeah, we have to see the briefing room.
And the cargo room, I think, is back here too. Yeah, here's the cargo bay.
So you ran through the brig.
I ran along
Wait,
the
where's your-
hallway.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm in the hall. Oh, you're in the brig. Yeah.
yeah. I'm lost.
Cargo bay. And then what's cool about this, you got these elevators that go down into the hangar. So on either side, you can be loading cargo up and down from this area.
Oh, nice.
Riding it down. I wonder how many SCU fit in here.
So you got like guys with those atlases running around.
Yeah, you could. Think about that. That's a good idea. All right, briefing room to the right.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. No, not this one. Here. No, that's the elevator.
Okay, here's another sign is bridge, mess hall, cargo brig. Yeah, briefing room this way.
Briefing room here. Right. Gonna get your steps in on a ship like this. Here we go. I found it.
Escape pods.
I just get so lost in here.
Oh, and a
I'm usually
turret.
pretty good at remembering how big a ship is, you know, and like my way around, but this is so big.
Yeah, and they keep hitting you with like staircases that keep bending and turning different ways.
Yeah.
This is a cool briefing room. It's not what I was expecting, kind of like a conference room. But this is like the like where you brief all the pilots. I go out and kick some ass.
Lieutenant Quade, please stand off of the hologram.
But this, like I said, this would be a nice, cool org ship. You could have your whole org in here. Before you do some kind of event, kind of going over like the rules of.
Yeah, once they figure out like spawning and stuff, right, where you can like flag it so that your character can log in and out on the ship, independent of whether like everybody else is there all the time.
Yeah, that's the one thing I still can't figure out how it's gonna work is when if even like for like PL, so like this, we take a 4-man ship and we go out and do some adventure and we log out at the end of the adventure, but then for some reason, like you're the ship owner, let's say, and me, AU, and Brevity are with you, and then for some reason you like we plan on playing like Friday night and then like Sunday morning or something. Then on Sunday morning you say like hey, something came up I can't play now. It's like what happens to us then?
Okay, where's the med bay? I thought. Oh, here
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
we
This way.
oh pilot's ready room. Oh that's we already saw that. That's the gems thing. Yep.
Here it is.
Mess hall. Captain's quarters.
Yeah, I mean, the way I think this would work is like, okay, obviously you have a bunch of
Oh,
big
at the
fleet
med bay.
engagements where you get like the whole thing crewed and you go and bash on other ships and that's
Oh,
fine, right?
this
You can start at a space station for that. What I think would be cool is if you're once they have, the 100 whatever systems in game, like you need to
I'll
be
do
able to
some kind
say
of like
like everybody from my org can spawn on this ship, and then on this ship I have all the stuff they would need to do missions in the system where this ship is located, right? And like it could properly be a mobile base.
I'm in
To,
some like storage closet that has like looks like it has like supplies and first aid cabinets and it looks like armor racks. Where am I now? I thought I was going into med bay, but I'm in like a little cargo bay. Maintenance
like a backup bay.
access. Oh, yeah, it has cargo pads on it, but maybe it's got these are equipment, places to put like components in on the sides.
Could be.
I don't know.
Let me come look. Great spots with you.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
The med bay
I
is
thought I was
pretty
going into
nice.
the med bay, but I went into two rooms that have nothing to do with the med. And if you keep on going the same direction, you'll see that little storage
It's a
area I
totally
was in.
different cargo bay than the other cargo bay.
Yeah,
How would you even get
I was
big
thinking.
boxes in here?
Oh, maybe that's what those little doors on the top we were seeing.
Ah, yeah, that could be.
Look, if you look up, is there like a obvious hatchway on the top?
No, it
I
almost
didn't
looks
look
like the
up.
whole thing is an elevator that goes down more than anything. Top is all like bars and lights and stuff.
Yeah, this has. These are all. So this is like that Carrick room with like that slided MRI with a mop and a bucket. The doctors, or that's for like the nurse that's on duty.
Yeah, so you got the tier 1 and the tier 3s, I guess.
Oh,
Operating
the door's
theater.
open, but I can't get in.
Yeah, the velvet rope is too difficult.
I wonder why they won't let you in there. It's
Uh,
weird.
I wonder if they don't want you setting your spawn on board.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
This is stuff that hasn't been fleshed out enough either. It's like right now medbeds are just for heals and spawns. Like there's no
I was like, is
real
this? I thought this
differentiation.
was like for like the nurse that was watching everybody. This must be for the doctor, because if you look in the little
Oh yeah,
med
there's
bay
a
room, this is like
yeah, there's
where
that
like the
there.
duty nurse would be. Did you see that little
Yeah, the
the
little
little
cargo
storage?
bay. Yeah. So what's this? What's over here? Is this another turret up here? Escape pods and turret? Yeah. Oh, this is the big forward turret. I bet we cannot get in this. Which is too bad. Yeah, oh well. So more escape pods up front. This is like the big Papa turret at the nose of the ship.
Yeah, I've been paying attention. If when we first got in, I knew when we were going forward and aft, but I've totally lost that now. Oh, now we're down on the
Um,
B deck.
we are on B deck.
Or, or is this a stairway? Because because I thought we were
Don't
still on
I
the main
think
deck.
if we go all the way and follow this, we will eventually get out. What else do we need to see? Yeah, here's the docking collar right here.
And I think we might have covered it because we went down to the because this is the main deck, and then down this goes to the B deck. Oh no, this is the out.
This is the exit. This one
Yes,
goes. This goes.
yeah. This goes
This
down to
just
the
goes
B deck.
across. No, this one does not. This just goes
Oh,
across. It lets you.
yeah, I didn't get that the first time through. This is over the hangar.
Yeah, so it's just a way to get across the ship, I guess, from docking collar to docking collar.
Yep.
It's kind of nice to have this area too that you can watch ships land.
Yeah, that's like there's a couple places you can just see yourself hanging out in the ship, just watching the goings on. All right, I think we covered it. Oh, I should have been watching the mini map more.
I think that is pretty much it. And we cycled that whole deck, and then when we went down, the only other spot to go was the hangar bay down there. So I don't think this one has the MPUV cargo. I think that's the military version that has that. This is the
Let's step back.
civilianized
See if
peacekeeper.
Yeah, so there's the bridge. Oh yeah, look at there's that double decker gun.
Oh yeah.
You can see like the little viewing compartment. Oh, so it's like that viewing compartment looks out the front, and then you can see it's double turrets, one in the front, one in the back, that are the same size. It looks like. You get a better angle on it. Yep. There's that turret on the front. Oh, look at those little side turrets. They look like they're manned too. I think I
I think
saw.
they are.
I
Yeah,
think I
it
saw
looks
the
like it.
doors of those. Like they have these little bar tables out here.
It's like, yes, I would like to sit around in negative 11 degrees Celsius weather and have a drink.
Oh
The
yeah.
extreme high winds.
So I'll have to wait for Sun to make a bigger org for us. We'll make him do all the legwork.
I mean, Sun has that other group he's been playing with forever, since, like, his WoW days, right? And that's, like, a proper guild with, you know, hundreds of people that covers multiple games.
Yep.
Yeah, Sun
But
has
also,
Sun has 2 javelins, among many other
I like
ships.
the idea of making him in charge too. He was one of my favorite leaders of AD
Yeah.
because he was into. Yeah, he was serious enough about like running it that the place ran well. Then he was he had that kind of underhandedness to get us involved in sneaky shit, and yet he was still like just a fun person to be around that didn't mind breaking some rules.
Well, and I always liked that he also, like, hauled and did the work, right? He wasn't just there.
Yeah,
You know, he
he
could
wasn't
put up
a
numbers.
figurehead.
Welcome to
He put up some
Iron North
numbers when...
Town,
Oh, we came out on the
Area
other side.
18's premier centre for business development. Please consult
And he did
any
the
of our
things
associates
like
for help or rental
when they had like those
opportunities.
secret meetings that he would come in and post all the goings on for us to listen in.
Oh god, the
Just so he
stupid
gets
with
in
all the other
trouble for
Imperial people. Yeah, they were so dumb.
it.
All right, let's go find that convention shuttle. We have to get you your convention jacket anyway.
And I was thinking the jacket and a hat. That's why I didn't buy any either of those. So it's convention this way. Yep. Yeah. So this that hallway that's normally closed, and over here.
Good man. You're remembering to
Come on.
sprint to the shuttle.
Well, you're a New Yorker. You should know how to do that.
Yeah.
Riding the
Good at
subways.
love a good love a good sprint to the train. All right. This is a fun ride anyway because I don't
Yeah.
usually go this way since the convention's not always here.
Oh yeah, I should go out and look out the front because this is like you said, it's a new track. Oh, you just go right in. Boom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Short ride.
Other thing I like about it, you can't really see it very well now, but if you look down, like out the left side, you can see like there's a bunch of ships that parked there, which is kind of neat. Wish they had more stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that in the big cities.
you can see the freeway
Yeah,
down
you
there.
got the freeway, you got a couple of parking spots with like an MSR on it.
Oh yeah, keep your eyes open for those ingots.
Oh, right, yeah.
You can see him like putting it one back here because
Mm-hmm.
it's the way that there's no reason to come back here. Except to get your ingot. So that's what like
here.
like the last 45 people just did that also. I'm gonna outsmart everybody.
Yeah, nobody thought to look here. Meanwhile, there's... Let's see, where's my server count? There's 129 people on this server with over 500 on the shard. Here's your clothes. Argo, RSI, Aegis, Anvil.
You know, we had like t-shirts, but they would have like t-shirts and hats. Yep. Oh, here's the jacket.
Oh, nice.
It's not giving me it. Give me the shirts behind it.
See if there's another spot. Looks like there's some other ones up here.
It's letting me. Anvil shirt. Come on, give me Invictus t-shirt beige. Blue. Give me the jacket. There's 2 jackets on here. It's letting me get both shirts but not the jacket.
Yeah, come on up here.
Son of
There's a bunch of them. They're
Upstairs?
spread out a little better. Yeah, come upstairs. There's some on the hangers, and then there's one hanging up on the wall over by me. Shouldn't makes it
There's
much
some guy
easier.
crawling around.
That's weird.
I want the jacket. There it is. I was gonna say $18,000. That's my wallet. The jacket.
Wouldn't put it past them.
1600. Transaction complete. Now where did I pick? Oh, storage access conveniently right here. Let me put my jacket on. Oh, somehow I bought a base t-shirt by mistake also. There we go.
Nice.
Now let me see how I look. Oh, I always hit my Moby glass instead of the F4. There, that's... Now I'm looking sweet in my leather jacket. Like, oh. Alright.
I'm not seeing any ingots anywhere.
Oh, I stopped looking for them.
Yeah, I went like
The other thing I
behind.
need
I went
is
like
a-
behind the statues and stuff. There, and I don't see them. Unless they're upstairs.
I was gonna say if you see a Drake hat, but I think Drake is not Drake allowed here.
No, yeah,
They
they
have
they
to have
don't do
that.
the. Yeah, they have to do the defense
Yeah.
con.
Because they're not allowed. I guess I could get an Invictus hat. They have. consolidated.
I didn't see an Invictus hat. I saw all the manufacturers.
But
So it
there
was
was
over here.
one.
Oh yeah, over here by the launch week stuff. Yeah, there's a hat, beige and blue.
I was looking for a black one. So
I'm still getting around 30, 35 FPS, even with all these people running around in here. This is good. Much better than last year.
yeah, I say the place is pretty crowded. I'm not getting. Or are these the elevators to the event?
I think so.
Yep. See you next year.
Let's give it a try. I'll stand in the back.
Yeah, I remember like riding the elevators at Siege of Orson was always dangerous because when the doors open, there could be like players immediately on the outside ready to shoot you. You know,
Right.
shooting in the elevator, or what happened more is people in the elevator trying to shoot the NPCs outside, catching the other people in the elevator that were in front of them.
Yep. And then
I'll
giving
shoot
each
over
other...
your shoulder.
They'd give each other crime stats, like that Kate chick got shot in the back one time, and the guy was like, sorry, and then she just killed him. And then he got
Yep.
all mad and salty in chat. It's just like, yeah, this is great design, everyone. Okay, there goes the frame rates dropping down.
Here's the
29.
Here's your rental kiosk. See what they have.
Yeah. Oh, there's the new... Oh, it's not just the ships today. So Aegis is the only rentals, and I can't rent the
Yeah,
NTC.
well, I think what they said is like all the ships were on display, but then there was daily. Like, here's that new Gray Cat ground vehicle.
Yeah, I'll
ground
rent one of
fighter.
those. I don't need to rent any of these Aegis ships, really.
Hammer, we get a head fly around in it. Do we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 turrets in that, plus a pilot.
Yeah, we could probably crew that if we got Horsma and G-Swine to play. I think that makes 8 for us.
Yeah.
And you know, right, because it's you and me, it's Algold and Brevity, it's Kenai and Mantis, and then Horsma and G-Swine. That would be 8. That's why I'm like, I also don't want to get the Idris, because it's like, we'd only have half the people we needed to make it work.
Yeah, it would be always frustrating because you'd get on and we'd get like a big group for us, which is like 4 or 5 people you're dreaming of. You have 5 people on at the same time, and that's just not Idris quality.
Yeah. All right, what should we check out first?
Here, let me run into the...
So I guess these are the new ships right here up front. Right, the MTC, the Guardian MX, and the Starlancer TAC.
Yeah, let's go look at the Starlancer TAC. Yeah, I'm gonna run by these little ground vehicles to see.
Yeah, let's see if we can peek inside.
They said they're supposed to have like room to like outfit. Ooh, ramp access. Can we open it up? Oh, it's over here.
Here you
Oh,
go.
here you get inside. Oh, this area doesn't connect to the back.
Yeah, it only opens to the side.
Like, it has two armor lockers with weapons locker, some components, the driver. Where doesn't it have a turret?
Maybe the driver controls the turret.
There's a driver's seat and like another seat in here. Oh, can I sit in it? Oh, deploy. Something is deploying.
Turret,
I
perhaps?
just deployed something because now I can retract it. Is there a turret that came out on top? Oh yeah, there he is. Lift to open. What's this thing? And what's in the back? Oh,
A
just
cargo
like
rack.
storage.
Yeah, so you can put boxes on there, and then they slide up into the back.
Yeah, for your extra grenades and stuff. Actually, this is a maybe a fun PL vehicle because it looks like it's outfitted for like a 2 to 3 people, little raid machine.
Well, I wonder how its dimensions are in comparison to the Ursa, right? Because like the Ursa won't fit in a couple of ships that you
This
might
looks
want to
smaller.
use. It's a little narrower, maybe. And that's the
I was
thing.
gonna
Is
say
like
it's definitely shorter, but it
maybe
looks like
not.
it's
Maybe it's
almost as
wider.
wide.
Yeah. The width is what keeps it from fitting in like the RSI Zeus, right? Is you can't fit the.
But it might look wider because it's shorter though. That it might be kind of that optical illusion. They should have built this to like be able to slip in some ships.
While fighters like the Hornet and Gladiator become synonymous with the
This is cool. The MX is pretty neat.
Is this an alien ship or human?
Yeah, it's like a hybrid human alien, like a human ship with
Oh
alien
yeah,
tech.
there was that company. Oh, there's someone in there. Actually, that looks pretty good. They say like I was like looking. Is that a player or is it
I think it's a
just
player.
an NPC?
Yeah, see?
Oh yeah, he didn't
It's
like
cool.
me looking.
So you have like a blast shield.
I was zooming in on his face and he closed the curtains.
It's got an interior too, which is cool. You gotta hop on here.
Come on, get on. Up.
So you got like your gun rack and suit locker are back here and all your components and stuff. Although the other ones have beds in here, whereas this one looks like it's just... Yeah, that's just the back entrance to the cockpit. They could have put a bed in here. That's dumb. I mean, it's fine, but...
Yeah, but if this is like, I kind of like the idea of having. If I can jump down. I like the idea of having, not everything having like the same stuff. Because this makes sense if it's a little assault ship and you're gonna fly out of like an Idris type of thing.
Yeah.
Why waste space with the bed? You just need. Yeah, here's where all your combat gear, and here's the pilot. When you're tired, come back and take your bunk in the ship.
Yeah, alright, let's check out this biggin. I really like my Star Lancer. I think the TAC would be an interesting alternative. Oh, there's the new,
Is this is
Valkyrie,
supposed to be
too.
the Valkyrie competitor, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is like, you could do this instead of a Carrack, right? It's got a med bed, it's got a vehicle bay, it's got a little hangar.
Oh yeah.
It's a little more well-armed.
Yeah, look at this fucking gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the Carrack. It's got like those side-facing guns, but it's got like this Valkyrie kind of side door.
Oh, this is cool. You open it up. They've started to do this on like ramps and stuff on the ground where it says caution drop zone down here underneath the
Yeah,
door.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so when you open, a lot of
Yeah.
times on ships now, when you open the ramps or anything, they actually put a little light underneath so you can see where the ramp is going to open to. That's cool.
How
So
do
you
you?
drop seats. I think it's just meant for like landing and
Wanna-
deploying guys.
It looks like I could.
Yeah, you should be able to just climb up, but I don't think they've set the surface to do that. It's cool. So those turrets are just as big as the ones that we saw in the Idris. They're 2 size 5s. That's a lot of firepower for this ship. So this looks like the same cargo bay. A lot of space for a couple of vehicles.
I like this, kind of Carrack-sized ship. Because again, this is the kind of, like the biggest ship I could see PL, manning on a good, on our best day.
Yeah, agreed. I think this is going to be a sweet spot for us.
And like, and I like any ship that's got these side guns.
Heck yeah.
Let me see if I can light up. It'll let me light up the spectators. Nope. I can swivel it all around, but no shooting allowed. Can't be scared. But how many look at? So it's 8 seats back here, and then
yeah, for dropping off the ground pounders. And these turrets are more ground attack, I think. I don't think they fire forward very well, but you get like a lot of field of fire pointing down.
Oh, these those side facing ones. I'm gonna hop in and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and it extends out. Yeah, there you go. Let me see if I. Oh, they're. It's not letting me. Oh, I might have to turn it on though.
Yeah, see if you can. Yeah, you come out pretty far. I bet it could. I bet it could turn to fire forward. I think they've just decided not to allow that. I don't think they want it to be like a battle ship in that sense. I think they want it to be like a, it's a dropship, right? So you're going to come in, you're going to clear the landing zone, you're going to land, drop off troops, drop off vehicles, and then you're going to provide fire support.
Oh, I just found the controls. I was like, I couldn't find the controls, and just as I hit the exit button, I found. Let's go up here and see what's.
Elevator.
What's in here?
This looks like suit lockers all the way up front.
These look like some kind of elevators or something. Release control. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Open.
That's your docking collar.
Oh, docking collars. There you go. Oh, and a ladder. I love ships with ladders. All ships this size need ladders. Well, in fact, any ship that's got an elevator needs a ladder because those things should be able to break.
I agree.
This thing is.
That's I guess the elevator.
Yeah, because it has the deck 2 and another ladder on. Got 2 ladders in that elevator shaft.
See your bridge and remote turrets.
Oh yeah, I like how they have the glass, the windows over these, for the side gunners. Components.
And it's even an improvement on the Carrack because it has 2 med beds rather than 1, so you could parallel spawn guys.
This has that nice mist-like cockpit. Oh yeah, I don't think I saw the med. Must have run past it. Oh no, we came up the stairs there. Oh, this is the mess hall. Nice.
Yeah, and I think, it's bathrooms and stuff on the sides. Cool.
Much nicer than the like the Corsair.
Yeah, the Corsair is pretty bare bones, and this is still pretty industrial looking. All right, so on the other one, this is where all the beds are. So this is, I think, the the landing bay is in the middle here somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like one of those like wraparound landing bases. There's windows
Yeah,
on
here it is.
the
Yeah.
outside.
I wonder how this compares to the Carrack.
Oh, here's an elevator.
Must be a
Oh,
little
here
smaller.
that's that elevator that we saw earlier. Oh, here's in the engine room. The other direction.
While fighters like the Hornet and Gladius have become synonymous with
Yeah, so like
the truth is that with the
I don't
variety
think a cutter would fit in here.
Yeah, you're probably stuck with snub fighters. Maybe
Or I
like
was
an
thinking like a
M50
Pisces.
or yeah, Pisces could fit maybe. I don't know if you get the back ramp down though.
Oh yeah, you need the ramp space. Yeah, I wonder what this is designed for.
Well, they said a Fury, which is like a little snub fighter.
Oh yeah, and it's got like a round roof, kind of Fury-like.
Yeah.
But I don't think you could get like even like the Merlin type stubs in here. It's too short. It looks like. I haven't seen too many Merlins up close though, so I don't really know how big they are. Oh, that's the referral bonus, I think.
Oh yeah.
In fact, it's one of those. The refer and the referee both get either the Merlin or his bigger brother. I think it was the Merlin. Yeah, this is the kind of engine room I was kind of expecting in the other one.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it's
what's
kind of
funny
more
is
like
that this feels like more of an engine room than the Idris. I mean, I guess it's about the same size, right? But it just looks more like.
But if you think about like the Star Trek Enterprise type engine room, they had like that vertically oriented like warp core,
Yeah.
which kind of that was the Idris is more like the engine room, not like because this was more like you can imagine thrust coming at the back of these. Where the Idris was like in the wrong position to provide any kind of thrusting power. It was just like it was kind of like the reactor room.
Okay.
What other ship has this kind of? I've seen this display someplace else. These converging beams.
I mean, it could have been on the Starlancer Max when I was
Oh,
showing you
yep,
that one. But I think
yep.
there's something similar on the Hammerhead, if I remember right.
I think it was when you were showing me around the Starlancer.
Yeah. Now let's take these elevators down. So I think I want to go see that new Valkyrie competitor that's supposed to be like a group
Yeah.
carrier or something. Going down to cargo
How
deck.
was it? 'Cause I actually rented. No, I actually bought the Valkyrie once. Where was? Did you find the elevator? It was right.
Yeah,
The
there were elevators in the back section too that go down to the cargo bay. I'm gonna go look at this thing.
I'm gonna call this elevator and see where it goes.
Yeah, this is the Asgard. Which is a pretty cool name. I feel like it'd be a good capital ship name. I mean, it's supposed to be like the Kingdom of the Gods, right?
Yeah, I bought a Valkyrie once, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually kind of found. Oh shit! Didn't get out fast enough. Cargo deck.
This is a lot like the Valkyrie. Like if you had just shown me this ship and told me, "Hey, this is the Valkyrie," they just made it look nice. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it is." But I can see you
Yeah,
could
that's
definitely
why
fit a
it kinda
tank. Wow, there's a lot of
like I
vertical
said,
space. Huh.
I really ended up liking the Valkyrie far more than I thought. And then when I saw this one described, it was like a upgraded version of the Valkyrie that was because there was a few things in the Valkyrie that were kind of clunky. Yeah, here we go. This is very Valkyrie-like. Oh, too close because it even has that little balcony over it looking down.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Side doors with the gun turrets too.
Yeah, a couple of seats. Not all the drop sheets like the Valkyrie though.
But yeah, they're they're they've done better here because there's only a couple. Actually, this is weird. Engineering terminal, one seat, and the components. A pass through to more components. So, but only two seats in this whole central area.
Everybody else is gonna sit in their
Or are these?
tank.
Oh, I think are these turrets or just dropship seats? Let me sit in one.
Yeah, I think they're just seats.
Yeah, get up. But like the
And
Valkyrie had
then,
like 10 seats in each of these little compartments,
right.
which is like a way. Yeah, same thing up into a turret, the down-facing turret. So this almost is an identical Valkyrie layout, but I think done better. Let me go up the ladder here. Inspect the top deck. Now the Valkyrie had
Like a bed and a kitchenette, right? That's probably what's in here now. A couple of beds.
yeah,
Yeah, here's your weapon racks, right? So nothing crazy.
oh yeah, here's a bathroom on this side.
Definitely not meant to be a dropship, that's for sure. Oh, and the captain's seat is closed too. You can't get in there.
What are these? Escape pods or armor holders? Oh yeah, armor holders
And then
with
these, yeah, these are
weapons.
probably suit lockers.
Oh, and it's locked.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you in the cockpit, I guess, huh? Well, I'm pretty impressed by the amount of space they put in the back of this thing, though. It's not quite a Hercules, but you could definitely fit a tank in here, I think.
Well, in
Or like
fact,
a
and like
ballista, you know,
I can jump.
that's pretty cool. So from this side, it looks like there's glass up there, which would make it an improvement over the Valkyrie, which is just open air.
But maybe not because in the Valkyrie you can shoot down.
That's true.
You could stand up on the balcony and just hose down the. Oh, I gotta remember how to slide down the ladders.
Oop, broke my
And
ankle.
I like this better than the Valkyrie. And like I said, I fell in love with the Valkyrie. So what's this one called again?
The Asgard.
Aegis Asgard.
Yeah, so it's more, so it's just vehicle delivery. Right, you get your tank, you get your ballista, you get whatever.
It's got these. Is it, what kind of guns does it have? It's got that. It's got the big downward-facing turret, another downward-facing, like looks like co-pilot or pilot's turret.
Yeah, the top has a big missile turret, like a remote missile launcher turret.
Oh, in fact, there's a guy that we were touring with sitting in this downward turret.
Yeah.
He got into it.
Yeah, so pilot probably has 4 size 3s, I think, and then I don't know.
Yeah, the Valkyrie had some guns out on the sides here. Does this have any side?
Does not look like it.
Yeah, looks like just those little door guns.
Alright, what is this? Avenger Titan,
that-
nothing fancy there.
I think yeah, I would buy one of these because this would be another good PL ship.
Well, yeah, and you
It-
put a medical Ursa in there, and you can respawn on it, too. Here we go. Alright, what else we
It
got?
looks like it'd be like a pilot and co-pilot to do the remote gun, and then you have one turret gunner. So 3 people could work it full for space combat. And then you could have, like look, you could probably have two of those Gray Cat MTCs in the back. So you could have like a 4-man assault team, with 2 vehicles, and then take off and have it fully turreted. Now, I think I heard someone speculating that you could buy, military hardware that you'd be able to buy.
So that was
Um,
true during the PTU, and they removed it.
Oh, you could buy like Class A military hardware here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You've been looking for ingots?
No, just I can buy this Juno power plant for $75,000.
Yeah, let me see what what's it called? Juno?
It was a Juno Star Work. Said said you said Ulity. So Juno Star Work is the company, and
Yeah, so
it's
that's
like a said
industrial
Ulity.
grade B, so that's something you can buy in shops.
Oh,
Yeah, so what you'd want is
okay.
like let's do like military. Military A would be like for a power plant would be like the JS 300, 400, or 500,
Yeah.
right? Or
Up.
that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure they just changed it all to standard components, which is a bummer, but I get it.
Yeah, there's so many new name components. I don't know any of their classes yet.
Good for you.
Invictus
Just
launch
another
week
day
is a
then.
great opportunity to see your taxes at work.
Yeah, here's a Palisade. I was looking to buy one of these
Your
maybe
right to
for my
inspect the latest acquisitions of the
cutter.
Navy.
Yeah, those are good.
So
The
you,
industrial shields are the highest
yeah,
shield. They actually have more shielding than the military. They just don't recharge as fast,
because I
so
thought the
they're a good
cutter.
pick.
That's what I was looking. Because I want a high-powered shield, and so I'm not really doing dogfighting in it. It doesn't need to recharge that quick. Oh, what's down these?
Aegis Dynamics is committed.
Here we go. There's more components down here. Let me check.
I was gonna peek in this event hall number 2 and see what's in this. There should be.
That's what I got. Icebox. Vapor block, I know is not a good one. And snowpack. What is ice?
So this has got the. Oh, it's got a bunch of things in here.
Icebox, stealth B. Yeah, see, these are all purchasable. Let's go down here.
Actually, I need to see one of those little. They used to have.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis
Oh, there's
Dynamics
one.
have already
A
made massive
display that
fortunes throughout the
labeled
Empire
where
and
all
beyond.
the different things
With that
were.
kind of success, it's no
I think
wonder.
this is one of them.
Do shoot. It's like cloak,
Yes, this
stealth
has a
D.
Pisces, a Mantis, the Terrapin Medic, and a MPVU tractor is in this hall number 2. Hall number 1's got the Arrow Guardian, Gladius,
For those with
Scorpius,
loved ones setting off today
Lightning.
to begin their life in the Navy, stop by
Hall
our friends at
4's
Vanguard
got the
and get a better understanding
Cyclone.
of what
Oh,
they
it's got
have to
all
look forward
ground
to in
vehicles.
naval service.
And Hall 3 is gunships, which is Hammerhead, Redeemer, and Vanguard. I want to go look at the Terrapin Medic. That's another one. Oh, and this Argo tractor. I think isn't this a new one?
Yeah, that's a new one.
Kind of interesting looking. And a two VTOL pads and it's got like a raft type rack, but with a tractor beam on the back. Actually, this looks like it might be pretty fun.
Yeah, I've always liked the little Argo ships.
Is this like one of those ones that doesn't no quantum though?
Think so.
You open up its canopy. Oh, it's opened up from the side. Let me go see if it says on the little display card.
What's up, Brevity?
Brevity.
Mic not working? Micless? Mic check?
His name is John C.
There he is. There he is. I knew it. All right.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a local. It's for like loading and unloading cargo around landing zones and space stations. So it's kind of implied that there's no quantum drive. Whoa! I didn't see that. It's got a little tractor beam in the back, looking for it's supposed to load those
Oh, and then the
yes
big one on the
load
front.
boxes. Look at that big one on the front. I never knew.
Does it have room for two, or are you just having a toggle back and forth? Okay, I guess it's all right. I'm not finding any ingots around. Ooh.
Oh, I haven't been. It's the. Oh, I should get a top off with another.
Go lay in the med
Rick.
bed.
Life's been good to you recently. As my pop says, you can't.
The Mantis is another ship. I think I wanted to like it, but it was one of those ships that didn't do anything in the past. I might have to go look, but if I remember, it has something in the interior that I liked.
Yeah,
But
it's got
this
because
Terrapin I've always liked, but it just
what's cool about the Terrapin is they're really tanky. They have a ton of health,
yep.
and they're decently stealthy because they're small.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah,
I
lay
can see
down.
myself
Can you lay
getting
down in that
sleep.
med bed? It'll top you up.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's letting me do it.
Yeah, I see you.
And medical care. No injuries detected. Treatment. Oh yeah, I'm $99.99.
Nice. Oh, it
Saved
feels
me
like
by
gaming the
$7.
system. Yeah. It's t-shirt money. Uh-oh. Ooh, I just froze all weird. That was strange.
Yeah, I could see myself buying one of these Terrapin meds. So I like the idea of the Cutlass Black, or I like the Cutlass Black, and I think I'll always end up buying one of those. Oh yeah, I kind of froze up on the spot too. It's almost like there's a dead zone.
You get the Cuddy Red, and then you get your Terrapin and your Cutlass.
Well, the Cuddy Red, I like the idea of it, but I didn't like how it was laid out with the two med beds, and I didn't want to have a Cuddy Black and a Cuddy Red. That just seemed wasteful. And then I kind of liked I always liked the Pisces. That used to be my little runabout until I got my cutter. And I'll hop in this
So,
Mantis.
hey, come to where I am.
Oh wait, you're on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't know if there's a regular way to get back here or not, but you gotta like go around on like the convention center outer wall. Is John Cena back?
Oh wait, you're outside the wall.
Yeah,
How'd
you
get
gotta
out there?
sneak around.
Oh,
Yep.
while I'm doing that.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's a way. Here's a way. Come behind the coffee shop.
Wait, I thought I spied a way over. Oh yeah.
Right? If you're gonna hide stuff for people to find, this looks like where it should be. Alright, let's see
Yep.
what Brevity's saying. Quade question mark? Is there a stream? Oh yeah, that was. I would have assumed that I
Oh, look,
was
these
doing
little
that
rooms with
already.
the flag.
There you go. Streamed. Getting streamt. Yeah, there's like
Gotta
rooms
be
with
able to get in there.
flags, and then there's like all these crates back here.
I'll give you $1 if I don't find an ingot in here.
I mean, unless they've just already been looted to, you know.
Yeah, I wonder how often they respawn. If
Well,
someone
you
picks one up, is that it for the whole week, or is it they spawn like
yeah,
once a day?
it's got to be every few minutes, right? Like the other stuff. Nothing is
But they're
interactable here, right?
but they're way more valuable than the normal, little spawners.
Shoes. Oh, here's a safe.
'Cause the
Not
normal things
not
that
usable.
spawn are only like, they're worth, like 10, 15 AUC, where like these are worth like several thousand, right? These ingots, because you can turn them in for like whole sets of armor and stuff. God damn it, I want to find one of those things now. I keep forgetting about them and I'm all happy, and then you remind me, and then I get obsessed again.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're in luck. It's too obvious. I also don't exactly know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, well, they had that one picture, and they put it in this like, it was like right on the floor under like one of those like bar tables or something, like way out in the open. It's like it was like that. They'll be gone in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out the mantis. Yeah, this terrapin though. I have to. I like that.
Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna try third person view to see, because it gives me a wider field of vision.
You interested in seeing anything, bruv? Yeah, like
What's that?
I'm just asking Brevity if there's anything he's looking
Oh,
forward to seeing. Show him around the new
oh, you went
Guardian or the
live.
yeah. I'm streaming for him.
I'm gonna go inside this mantis and see why I thought it was
Oh,
cool
here you
at one
go. Here's your
point.
flight blades.
But what they're limited somehow right now, right? It's like,
Yeah, you got to pay real money to get them.
and they don't do what everybody expected.
Well, yeah. So this
The
is the tier 0 implementation. So you one blade makes you more maneuverable at the cost of top speed. The other blade gives you more top speed at the cost of maneuverability. And the improvements are like 2%. And it costs $35 per ship that you want to put them in.
I
So
can't find.
it's
Oh,
just
there you go.
quality CIG. You know, they're like, oh no, we'll make them free in a little while, but for now.
Now, Mantis, this is the one that has that.
It's got
It's like
the
that.
snare.
Yeah, the snare ship. It's only got one bed, component racks, and a chair, and a pilot's chair.
It's got a really nice cockpit, though. It's got good view.
Yeah, I
Somehow they
can't
made an
remember why.
RSI ship without a bar through the middle of the window.
There was something I thought was going to be cool about this ship, but then, I never ever sat in it, and I can't remember why I thought it was going to be cool, because it's pretty Spartan. I guess it's got a good view, though. It's got that RSI look to it.
Wow, really? Invisible wall. Burp, burp.
Elevator's dirt slow. Alright, let me go check out the.
No ingots here.
See, you just reminded me again. I had totally forgotten.
I mean, I'm looking all over for them since we kind of looked at all the new ships already. I know that some of these are like meant to look like paintings and other ones are just like screen grabs from the video they made about the ship.
Oh yeah, what's on that lower level?
I forget. I looked at it earlier on the map.
Oh, Cyclone, AA, and Ursa. But there's another one that's not labeled. And there's nothing in that little back area where they normally have just the holograms.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything else I want to see here that
What's your new MX fighter,
I might go to
brevity?
I might go to all four and check out the ground vehicles. Arrow, Gladius, Scorpius, I've seen all those.
What's your new?
FAA and FAC, they got both those.
What's your knockoff Ursa?
Well, I didn't see the
So
Titan. What's the Aegis Avenger Titan? What's that?
it's the like penguin-looking ship.
'Cause I went the other way. Let me go. Where am I? Should be. Oh, I should be right next to it. Let me go run by that, and I can go check out the ground vehicles.
I think we
There
should
should be a couple ships I've never seen.
we should take to calling this the Ursa because
Oh,
it's just a
Titan, I've
worse
seen that.
Ursa. AI polish.
What? That,
Yeah, the MTC.
that MTV.
Yeah, it's just the, I'm just gonna call it the Ursa. Well, look, they're not standing on
Like that-
chairs. Now they're just kneeling in the middle of the floor like weirdos. Or cowering
But
because
see, that
somebody pulled out a
MTC
med gun.
The thing that might be nice about it is that you could fit two of them in a cargo bay that one Ursa won't fit in.
I don't
So you like
know.
that-
I'm not convinced they're that much
Like a
small.
like
Well, there's an
that,
Ursa downstairs, right? Let's go look at it.
oh yeah, that's a good idea because you can almost see them back to back.
Yeah. Maybe they made the AI
It almost looked
Polish.
like it was. It looked like it was as wide, but if you look at the cockpit, it's a single seat cockpit where the Ursa is a side by side.
Yeah, that's true.
I bet it's a little bit narrower and a lot shorter,
It's over here.
which means it will fit in a place the Ursa won't, and maybe you could fit two of them in a place where the Ursa would just squeeze in, and you'd have room enough to walk along the sides.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I guess I'm glad I rented one. We can go pull them out in the hangar and check both of them.
Yeah, it looks like if
Yeah, the Ursa might be
it's not
bigger.
as wide, the Ursa is bigger, but it's not. It's like not noticeably bigger.
Well, you don't need the back ramp, right? So you don't need space for opening the rear.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a lot shorter, but it doesn't. It looks like it's 75 or 80% as wide.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What the hell is this thing? What's this thing next to it?
Cyclone.
Oh, Cyclone. It's just wheels were buried. It looked like it had some like tracks on it. It's like just the wheels are buried. Yeah, I used to buy Cyclones in game because they were fun. They were some of the most fun ground vehicles.
Hey, are you checking the bushes and shrubbery for ingots?
Oh, god damn you. I'd forgotten about it again.
If I was CIG, I'd be hiding ingots in the bushes and the dioramas.
Yep. I was gonna step back and see if I could get a good view of the width.
The girth.
Yeah, and see if I can stand the same distance in
What
front
are
of the other
the...
guy.
Oh. Brevity, I found your new armor. Ever felt like you wanted to be playing Fortnite, but while you're playing Star Citizen? Or, no, it's probably more like Overwatch. That's not bad.
Okay, yeah, it is significantly narrower. So it's narrower and shorter. In fact, it's not that much wider than a Cyclone.
Yeah, so that should mean it will fit in my Zeus, and that's a big improvement over fitting an Ursa. Although there's not a medical
It looks
variant,
like
so
it's just a little bit bigger that it wouldn't fit. Maybe like it's too big to fit in it won't fit in a Cutlass Black, but not missing it by that much. It looks like it, but it looks like you could fit maybe 4 of them in that tack.
yeah, the tack is pretty big.
So you could fit like 4 of these bad boys where you could only fit like 2 Ursas. And you might have to jockey the Ursas where these you'd have room enough so that you could use those side entry doors well. Yeah, this might, like I said, this might be a fun little PL vehicle because you could get a ship that would. Oh, this guy's moving the turret. I want to see where he's moving it from. Is he sat in that seat? Oh yeah, so that there's the pilot seat and there's that sideways seat. That's the turret gunner.
Oh, the one that's in the back of the MTC?
Yep. So it's a 2-man vehicle. So when it's driving, you have a driver and a gunner, and then it's got 2 armor racks, each with their own weapons rack. So it's like a 2-man assault vehicle.
Got this guy about telling what he owed me for his haul. I'm giving him another day.
But so for PL, if we could get a ship like that tack, get a 4-man team, we could have 2-man vehicles, and when we took off, we would have a full crew with all guns manned. So that could be a fun PL hangout vehicle set.
Hmm. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh, you haven't seen the Storms yet. These are some cool little tanks.
Oh yeah. In fact, the thing I read about them, and I looked at them like, oh, these look cool, and then when I read some guys the comments about them, people were bitching because the visibility for the driver there was no windows, it's camera only, and they said you can't see shit when you're driving. You have to drive it third person only. And I always like to be able to drive first person, or at least have the option to get the more of immersion.
I haven't used it a
Yeah,
bunch, so I'm not sure, but
they look really cool.
I don't know. A lot of people get really weird about visibility. Like, there's a whole bunch of people who won't fly a MISC ship at all because they don't like that it has that very
Yeah, I
narrow,
love
slit
those.
cockpit. But like, I don't care.
I don't mind mischiefs at all.
Yeah, so you
In
may
fact, in
find that
some
it
of them,
doesn't bother
I
you
like
much.
the way it kind of wraps
For
around
sure.
you, makes you feel like you're in a ship more.
Top up on my fluids.
Actually, let me see if I can. Don't you enter it from the back? No. Oh, you enter it from the front. I want to see if I can sit in the seat and see if I can activate this camera and get my own opinion. Come on, don't give me that. Give me this. Yeah, the seat kind of pops down like a hurt. This ain't bad at all. In fact, it's got a window right in front of you. It's got like a mist style window. It's kind of a letter box, but
Yeah, I think
enough
it's fine.
easy to drive. And how do you get the visibility for the gun though? But when you enter the gun, you should be able to. You almost want a camera because you don't know which way the gun's facing. Exit. How do I act? Oh, I probably can't activate the gun here. Open pilot canopy. Open exterior. Deploy weapon. Oh yeah, and it's got the weapons racks that deploy.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty cool little... I mean, it's a single-seater, right? So it's not like it'd be good for everybody, but... If you're going to need to drive around and shoot stuff...
There you go. Oh, so this is nice.
Yeah, right?
You enter the remote turret, and you're pretty much 360-degree vision swiveling, with just the gun in front of you. And if you're pointing forward, you could easily be driving you know, you could use it instead of a third-person camera to drive.
For those with loved ones setting off today to
Yeah,
join
this
their
is
line of the Navy,
I
stop
wouldn't
by the
mind
Pileus
owning one of
Academy
these.
to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to
I remember us
on
having
the
fun in that
service.
Nova that you got.
Yeah, Nova's still pretty fun. At least in Nova, though, you can
But I like,
carry a co-pilot and a gunner, right? So there's three of you can fit
but
in there.
I like the idea of like a one-man little tank like this, because again, like PL, we have the biggest problem we have is manpower.
Right.
We're all rich bastards with every ship in the game, but there's only 4 of us. See, you're up
I'm,
there looking for ingots, aren't you?
I am. I'm looking around, but I love that they make these things, and then the game changes so much, and now you're like, oh man, this is such a cool ship because it's got missiles and a gun, and so you can shoot down aircraft, and you're like, oh well, it's just a couple of size ones. Like you're not going to shoot down a Pisces, it's like that kind of thing. Like
Yep.
you're slowly
Yeah, when you
catching up
first saw
over
it on
time.
paper, it's like this.
Yeah, like this is exactly the ship I want.
Well, in fact, this was weird because they had the AA version and they had one with just the gun,
Right.
and then they came out this one that had the best of all worlds. It's got a gun and the missiles. And it's like, why wouldn't everybody just buy this one alone? So they kind of obsoleted all the other. The only other Cyclone that's nice is the one without any weapons, because you get a 1 SCU cargo pad on the back. So it becomes like the best thing to use to like drive into a bunker mission, because you could bring a nice storage box for your looting.
Right.
Is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other
What ship? Oh, this is the Valkyrie.
No, this is still the Asgard. They put it in here twice for some reason.
Oh, yep. Yeah, look how big this bay is. You could get.
Yeah,
I
you
bet
could you could
if you're
definitely fit the
careful,
tank.
you get 4. You get 4 of those MTVs in here.
Yeah, you could definitely fit a bunch of cyclones. You could fit
Yeah,
probably
4 MTVs. Yeah, and they'd be just packed enough that you'd have to park them so maybe the entry doors faced each other, so you could reuse that little hallway. So 2 forward, 2 backwards, but then you could get 2, looks like Ursas in there.
yeah, definitely a tank, a ballista, all that stuff would
Oh
work
yeah,
pretty well.
don't they have a ballista in here?
They do. They're off to
No.
the side. There's a ballista, a scorp, or the whatever the gun version is. They're around.
Oh yeah, over here. They're behind the wall. Oh, the medvac. That's new since I
Yeah,
stopped playing.
and that's
Yes,
nice
because
because
it's like,
then any ship that has a big enough cargo bay is a respawn ship.
well, and it's almost exactly the size. It's actually just a little bit bigger inside than a. Actually, no, it's exactly the same inside volume as a Pisces. It feels like I'm standing in a Med Pisces right here.
Yeah, it really is almost identical on the inside.
The Ballista was another cool ship idea. I think I rented one once and drove it out on the lake at New Babbage, slid it around.
Yeah, they're still pretty useful. And missiles are a little wonky in the recent patches, but they're still pretty good, like area denial.
Yeah, but it's like it's kind of a ship for a bigger org again, because you need it.
Yep.
It's not, you can't use it on your own, but it's a great if you have a 20-man team. There's lots of uses for a ship like that.
Yeah.
If
So
like
the storm tank that you were in, there's an AA version, and it only fires size 1 missiles, but it has 80 of them, and it can fire 8 at a time. So you can just spam targets with lots of missiles. And so, like, I saw somebody doing, the new laser, the mining laser event, where you have to then guard the hole while your guys are mining. And so they put down 1 ballista and 2 guys in the storm AAs, and just just wrecked everybody coming in there in a ship. And, let their guys mine. And it's like, all right, that's a pretty good setup, right? You've got some big
Like, you know, with
missiles
80
for the
missiles,
bigger
you
ships.
get- that causes a lot of ships to maneuver. Even if you're not hitting them, they're not doing anything worthwhile.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess like they, some ships are especially vulnerable to missiles right now because if you have any AoE damage, you'll knock out components even if you only hit them one time with one missile. It's like that was happening a lot where like somebody would fly in, and I think the Guardian is like that heavy fighter. And,
Well, and you want to
it's
keep
like
away a
super
ship
vulnerable.
like the A1 and like the the A2s that can come in and just bomb the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to have a ship to keep those maneuvering.
Hello.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Hey, it's Mantis.
We're still trucking around the convention center, kind of wrapped up. Found 0 ingots.
We
Oh.
took the Idris tour and yeah, just finished up the expo.
How do you like the Idris? Good shit?
It looks like they reused some assets from the Javelin because some of the interior looked kind of familiar with some of its staircases and stuff, but
Well, it's still Aegis.
yeah. But and I like the idea that you can tell what manufacturer of a ship you're in from the inside like that. I like that kind of artwork design. But yeah, like everybody, you fall in love with that goddamn hangar. That pass-through hangar, you get in there, and they have like these flight controller desks that are down the side where like
Yeah,
like
the flight simulators.
no, like where the the tower control guys would be sitting, launching.
Oh yeah.
And, so that's down one side. The other side that looks down the hangar is the pilot's ready room. The pilots are down the other side, kind of watching their ships being outfitted.
It's also the gym.
Yep, exactly, the gym. But and that briefing room was damn cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely makes me wish that
Oh.
the PL org was like, 80 strong.
Like I said, I like the PL org size almost the way it is. I think it'd be nice to have
Well,
an
yeah,
org
because
with.
we don't recruit anybody, and it's been this size for 10 years.
But then you kind of know everybody, and you don't
Yeah.
have any kind of kind of weirdos in there that that make you end up stopping playing the game because they're so toxic.
True.
Oh,
No,
fair.
we.
I was gonna say weirdos. I mean, we've got Iraqi.
Yeah, Iraqi's pretty
Well, like
weird.
the
Algold.
thing I liked about the AD Slack and why I think I was always scared of it, getting onto Discord, was it Discord is the home of toxicity, where Slack ended up just filtering out a bunch of people that would say, I'm not going to get Slack, I already got Discord, but I need that. So it filtered out a lot of people that I ended up hating playing with when AD moved to Discord. We got tons more players and it was easier to do events and power play, but all of a sudden all the drama that we missed for all those years was an everyday occurrence. And I thought, oh yeah, this is why I didn't like all the other powers, is they all use Discord and they got all these people.
That are shitheads. Yeah.
So
No, that
AD
was actually one of the things I liked. That was kind of a rule of like, no, we don't let the other powers in our server.
I really am glad we didn't do that.
Oddly enough, we do allow some of the Grom folks in to ADC, as if they're pledged.
Yeah. Well, because I mean.
But
yeah, but that's kind of for historic reasons. A lot of this.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
I think I still have a Russian Google login and Discord account for when I was a Grom aficionado. Vincent somebody. Every once in a while I see him on my...
Because Ocean still plays him?
Oh no, just I see him
Or
on... I had to get a separate Google login for him also for some reason. I can't remember why.
Yeah, Ocean has all my FD alt accounts. And he's I think they're probably like far richer and better equipped than my main at this point because it's been, you know, years since I've played.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I should probably give him because I think I have two accounts that my main account and I had another one that where am I running to? 'Cause I should be going to your hangar, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
there
it's
you
not.
are.
It's giving me the wrong hanger every time.
Oh, I think I have to.
Let
I
me put
have
it. Yeah, I
to
gotta put a ship on the bed.
check.
I'm surprised that D despawned. Oh well.
Okay, perfect. Mine's retrievable now.
All
My
right.
trespassing violation is over. Oh,
Let's see
there's
if
that
this.
free armor that I have. That guy's got it.
Mr. Quade's hanger. All right. Let me. It'll take me a minute to pull the stuff up. I think, just because it's in that weird spawnable crate and not a regular one, I can't manipulate the inventory here. Let me look.
Oh, can I access my inventory if I'm in here?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix this.
Yes, yes, you can.
Uh-oh, that's not a good
Yeah.
sign.
Fun fact, with the freight elevator, if you send it down, it stores in your inventory.
Well,
So if someone loads up a
it
lot of
wasn't
cargo,
appearing for me. All right, let me just bring it up on the freight elevator. Also, maybe.
Wait, what's this?
Nope, not that
I
lucky.
have some FLBA8 Arctic digital arms here. How did that happen?
Did you buy them by accident in the kiosk?
No, 'cause I don't think I bought anything inside of. See what's my wallet look like? I'm down to 16,000, so I spent 9,000, but that was 2 on fines, 2 on the jacket. That's already 4. Yes, I don't think I bought anything in Cubby Blast, and that's the only place I could have bought it.
Mantis, you missed me flying almost all the way here and then crashing due to like just a really boneheaded decision on my part to hit boost. Having to like find a way to retrieve all my armor and stuff. All right. Are we working yet?
been there, done that.
Okay, good. Now let me go get all the things for Greg.
Argo raft. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I should get naked then.
What?
Because Quade got my one of my favorite armors, the Singularity. There's another version of it that's a lot like the Singularity, but it's Singularity had like the red highlights, and there was another version of it that was almost identical with a different color highlight that I think you get at. Oh, you used to get it All-Star only. Oh, in fact, that's another thing. I've never been to that new Crusader station ever. Because when I
Seraphim?
stopped playing, All-Star was still there.
It looks the same, unfortunately.
Well,
It's like all the other stations. It's just got
except
rings.
for they kind of kept a little bit of the
All right.
All-Star look because it looked like it was kind of long with
Box is all
3 kind of
yours.
round sections.
Yeah.
Oh, this box right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually about to head over to Seraphim and do some box missions.
Yeah, honestly,
have
I'm
a
looking
party
at it. Yes, but I probably ought to get off. It's pushing midnight on my end.
Fair enough.
Oh, you know what you do need is probably a different pistol ammo because you had a coda and then that got lost when my ship blew up. So you have the wrong ammo, so Swap that out when you're
Wait,
done.
what?
Okay,
Oh,
ammo's cheap
when
enough
you
that I can
die,
afford.
you keep your equipment.
No, it was on the Scorpius. I had put the pistol and put it all into storage or whatever. And so I had
Oh.
put it in the weapon rack, thinking like, oh, this will be cool. Kraig will come and I'll pop the weapon rack down. He's got his pistol and his rifle, and yeah, that didn't end up
Oops.
in the box. And then they don't sell codas
Fair
at
enough.
Area 18. Yeah, this looks
Yeah, Quade
matchy
always
matchy.
liked to outfit like a ship. Do you remember when he got his
Right here. This
what was
is
it,
this is what I'm talking about. I'm
the
gonna
Corsair?
stream it just to show you guys how important I think it is.
When Craig got his
Right
Corsair,
here.
he outfitted
This
like
matches
every
this.
stateroom had a different
There it is. That's how much I
loadout.
care.
Oh yeah, the backpack
Yeah,
is all full.
that's good, and it's matched. Where's the gun? And the gun matches the other gun, matches the backpack. Okay. We're coordinating
Use your
outfits
pistol,
here.
too?
Yeah, we're
And it's
doing it
got the
all.
glass helmet like I like.
Yeah,
The helmet with
that's
the
right.
glass front.
All right, and I'll swap the. I got the same pistol as you, so I can swap that ammo in there
Nothing
when
else.
you're
I have a
ready.
backpack, so I can load up my cutter now with the stuff out with my Invictus jacket. Actually, I should keep that here because in case I want to go back to the Expo again or up to the Idris. Yeah, I might have to go take another look at the Idris, see if I could sit in some of those turrets again. I'd like to be able to do that, and I wasn't sure if I tried hard enough.
No, you can't. Not at the expo center, sadly.
If you find somebody with an Idris,
Yes, you can
or
sit in those. They
violently
turn
board and take
remarkably
over
slowly.
somebody's. The Idris or the turrets?
The turrets. The
Interesting.
Idris also turns remarkably slowly.
I saw that. I saw somebody trying to fight a Polaris with the beam, and like they could occasionally line a shot up, but they couldn't keep it on there long enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, this is actually better balanced than I was expecting.
Oh, and the black cherry.
You know it. Your
Black
multi-tool
cherry
matches.
multi-tool.
Yeah. And the nice thing is, when you die, all this stuff stays on you, so you don't. You get to keep your matching armor. You never have to buy another set.
Does it tell you? Can you see what attachment you have in it without taking it off your belt?
I
I thought
don't
you could hover
know.
over a
You
part.
kind of got to get the angle right, but it's got the tractor beam. That's what I put on it at least.
Well, I think if you hold it, you can load a gadget into it or a module, but I don't. Yeah, I can't find a place that it'll tell me which one's in there. Here, what's the?
Let's see.
Oh, and I got a
Contacts.
silencer on my LHS too. Look at that. Or is it a silencer or what? What kind of barrel attachment is that? Actually, I guess can I draw it in here? Yeah, I should be able to because this is not an armistice zone, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you need to in here. Yeah.
It's 2 for pistol.
The only thing I didn't have to give you is I gave you originally a 4x scope with night vision. So I thought that would be useful if you wanted to do some marksmaning or whatever. But you've got
On my right.
you've got a 2x at the moment. I'm gonna drop the ammo for your new pistol in there.
Oh, look at this. Yeah,
Just
you outfit me.
Be sure to
Yeah.
pop that into your backpack. I put 12 clips for the
What?
pistol. Because your pistol's
Oh,
the LH86, yeah, but you have Coda ammo. I gave you a hand cannon. I just lost
Oh,
it.
here you go.
Actually,
LH86
really,
is still good.
I like this. Yeah, have you fire the LH86 now? It used to be a pea shooter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've changed all the sidearms.
Yeah.
I think the Coda and S38 are the only ones that still work the same. Oh, here's another Idris right next to me.
I know. I've seen
Sure.
3 today already.
Yeah. Went to go do the Hunt Polaris mission, and we actually had like hostile Idrises there. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, if I had more time tonight, I think that's what we could do a bit of is load up the Scorpius, go join, and be nimble enough to avoid some of the negative attention.
So a lot of times they end up like their hangars will end up getting damaged enough that they'll start popping open. But the thing is, no one slows down long enough. Like not even the NPCs with the Polaris slow down long enough for you to board.
Were you with us when we were trying to do that during one of the like Polaris Slicer missions or whatever last fall?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, maybe not. So we had our
I wasn't in the
Polaris,
server yet.
and then they had the you had to kill the Idris, right? And of course, I was like,
Yeah.
guys, of course, the right thing for us to do is to steal the Idris, right? Get on board. And a lot of people were doing it, so I was like, okay, here's the point. We're going to take the Polaris. I switched all its guns to ballistics. So everybody's, I don't care about the shield or anything, just everybody shoot at the rear docking bay, the rear ramp. So we got it open. We didn't even get the shields down, but we did enough ballistic damage to it to get it open. And then I was like, okay, everybody's piling in a terrapin, and we launched it out of the Polaris docking bay to try to, it's the tankiest ship that can fit in there.
Oh wait, no, I did
Can
join
we get it
for
in there?
the,
Yeah. So I think
yeah.
it was you, Algold, Kenai, and Brevity, I think. All of you crammed into the terrapin,
spinning.
and then you just tried to get in, and it like popped you like a little corner, and it just ripped an engine off, and you guys spun out into space.
I couldn't even get out of the frickin' yeah, I remember that. I couldn't get out of the
Man.
cockpit.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, yeah, because you were probably doing like 30, 40 G turns in the spin.
We were like redding out, like
Yeah.
in that spin.
So
But,
Scorpius compared to the Hurricane. That used to be my
Pretty similar.
Yeah, very similar.
I think the Hurricane has basically the same size turret, right? Quad 4s. And then instead of or quad 3s or something, I forget, but yeah.
Well, it looks like the big difference is that I don't know, like because the Hurricane's pretty maneuverable for the pilot. The pilot's got good guns, and you're in a manned 4-man turret. Where here you're in a
Here you're in a remote turret. Yeah.
But you can move it up, top to bottom, right?
Yeah, it can move and kind of it's on a rail, so you can cover the underneath or in the behind you.
So the problem is when you deploy it like that and point it towards the rear, you get such a small angle to be able to shoot out of that it becomes kind of not worth it.
Yeah,
In fact, when this came out, that's what I was thinking, that I might still end up getting the Hurricane just because I always have more fun in a manned turret versus a remote turret.
I think it's easy because a remote turret usually you get a little radar on there too, so it kind of helps keep you oriented a little better.
You should see the shake
other way around.
On
yeah, it's
I think shake on the Polaris shoulder guns.
Oh yeah. All right, I unfortunately will have to go, but you guys should keep hanging out, doing stuff. Otherwise, yeah, we'd take the Scorpius out, try some of these new patrol missions and stuff. Are pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to call it, folks.
If you log out, and if I'm in your hangar, what happens?
Good question.
You get booted back to lobby.
Like the building lobby or main menu lobby?
The building lobby.
Okay, I'll let you.
Although I say that, there is a chance that it might just disappear on him and he falls down to the ground and dies.
I'll let him.
I'll ride the elevator.
See, this is how you know Kraig still has very good instincts for this game. He's like, what if? And it turns out that yes, if is an important question.
Because CIG.
Yeah.
Which cracks me up because, like,
Mr. Quade's small hangar. How did it know to? Oh, because you called.
I have a large hangar at home. Okay.
So since you called a small ship here, it just gave you a small hangar.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't. I flew a bigger ship over. It would have done the big hangar. Oh, let me put this box down. I didn't do that before.
I just remembered I should go look for ingots again.
Yeah, I haven't even tried.
we figured out we don't know what they look like. Oh, here's something that looks like. Oh, bastard. A
Someone
piece
else
of
picked it up.
trash that looked like a little. It looks like a
Oh,
chrome
no.
bar. It's
Yeah,
like
I
the
found a
size
lot of
like
empty
a,
bottles, not a lot of ingots.
like this. This looks like a big chrome candy bar. And I thought this has to be it.
See you guys.